hoodtalknews.com. We on fire.
Hood morning, family. You're listening to the best talk show on the planet, Hood Talk News, with your host, Peaches and Hood. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and donate if you can. Thank you and have a blessed day.
If I had one wish till my baby's born, till my baby's born, till my baby's born, till my baby's born, till my baby's born. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Everybody, God damn it. I see we got everybody up in this motherfucker until my baby's born, God damn it. God damn it, y'all gotta goddamn show Ray J some love on that goddamn remix. Until my baby's born, until my baby's born, till my baby's born. Boy, ain't nothing like, hey, boy, goddamn, what the fuck was going on there, Ray J? What the fuck? Man, this is a versus we gonna talk about forever, goddamn it. This is a goddamn versus we gonna talk about forever, goddamn it. What the hell was going on there, Ray J? Until my baby's born, until my baby's born. That's the goddamn remix. Till my baby's born, y'all. Get up in here, man. We gonna talk about it today, goddamn it. Y'all get on up in here. Get on up in here, goddamn it. Let me do my thing over here real quick. God damn it, I don't know. Let me get my mic up a little bit, god damn it, because y'all come in, y'all be talking over a motherfucking shit. I gotta get this mic right, god damn it. God damn it, until my baby's born, god damn it. What's going on, everybody? I think it's gonna be a happy day for everybody. It's a goddamn happy day for everybody. It was reportedly that goddamn everybody reporting this shit, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? First it got how Holder got his ass whooped. Now it done got down to goddamn Holder done got stabbed up in goddamn jail now. And I don't wish this type of shit on anybody, but goddamn it, it happened. Goddamn it, it happened. Goddamn it, now you got God, please forgive me for feeling this way about this loser. But goddamn it, it happened, God. It happened. So since it happened, goddamn it, we gonna talk about this shit, goddamn it. We gonna talk about it, and I hope they still wheel this nigga ass to goddamn court, goddamn it. I hope they still wheel his ass straight to court. Don't hold back, goddamn it. Let his ass go in there, stabbed up, one leg. I don't give a fuck. Let's get into this shit, man. Y'all hit me up, man. The phone lines are wide open, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this, man. Because, man. God damn, it's getting crazy out here in the field, god damn it. It's getting crazy out here, man. Boy, hey, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Listen, I hate feeling this goddamn way. I hate feeling this way about people, but goddamn it, because I feel some type of guilt inside. But, you know, being the motherfucker that this motherfucker is, goddamn it, you know, God, just forgive me, goddamn it, because I'm feeling real evil inside about this shit. I'm happy this shit happened. I'm going to tell you that shit right now, goddamn it. I try to keep it real as I can, God, and you know that because you made me, goddamn it. I try to keep it real as I can. Now, y'all check this out. We got Rim Paul. Rim Paul released a statement, I guess, on Instagram or some shit. And he was like, y'all condoning, you know, the snitching shit. Y'all must be don't know Nipsey. Because Nipsey wouldn't have never went for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of feel what he's saying, you know what I'm saying, on that note. But you got to think about this, Rim Paul. You don't know how a motherfucker gonna feel dead, goddammit. You don't know how a motherfucker gonna feel dead. You don't know if he's saying fuck it. But one thing I will say is when it comes down to everybody saying cowboy snitching and all that shit, you know, gang rules, yeah, this motherfucker is snitching. You know, he know what he signed up. But people got to understand, Cowboy motherfucking testimony, all that shit is not going to help the case, rather he tell or not. So I think Cowboy, listen to me, y'all. I think Cowboy is really doing all this shit for the media hype. Nigga, if the movie gonna be set around this motherfucking trial and everything else, goddamn it, I done went to the funeral. I'm in on that. Now I'm going to the trial. I got to get in on that because I don't understand, what is his reason? You know what I'm saying? I think it's more guilt. You see what I'm saying? Because if they don't need you for shit, I think it's more guilt. Like you want to get out here in the motherfucking public face and you want us to say, man, I'm going to feel sorry for it. And listen, y'all, I'm tired of every dude that talked to Cowboy, right? Every dude that talked to Cowboy, oh, I feel him now. I talk to him. Motherfucker, I know so many snakes in the grass, bitch, you could talk to right motherfucking now, and I guarantee you they'll fool you and you won't even know they're a motherfucking snake in the grass till I come back and tell you the backstory, motherfucker. I don't listen to people that just talk to me in a sad motherfucking way. Come on, man. Y'all got to get out of here with that bullshit. Every time a motherfucker talk, we talk to Cowboy, and then after talking to him, man, I feel a different way. Cowboy is a liar, a manipulator, all that shit you could throw in the motherfucking shit now. Now, we didn't say, you know what I'm saying, and I hear a lot of people saying, oh, y'all got to stop saying. There's a lot of people out there saying dumb shit, like Cowboy killed Nipsey. One thing over here, we always say, Cowboy let him down, goddammit. That's all we goddamn say over here. Is a motherfucker Cowboy and whoever else was out there let him down. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? But I never say that he killed them, goddammit. I never say he killed them. Now, if some people might go far as, goddammit, we feel he played a part in the motherfucking shit. You see what I'm saying? Because we don't get his stories why they keep motherfucking changing, goddammit. We don't get that shit. We don't get why the stories, time after time after time, keep motherfucking changing. Man, I'm going to drop this link and I'm going to drop this phone number. Hold on, y'all. Give me a motherfucking minute, goddammit. See, I don't like them people that come on, right? You've been talking about Cowboy for the last 3 years, right? Then you come on now, he give you an interview, he give you some shit, and then now the narrative changed because you talked to a motherfucker. I could tell you niggas ain't never touched no ground, no streets, no nothing, nigga. I sold dope all my motherfucking life, goddamn near, goddammit. I was out here on the streets. I done seen every motherfucking face that you ain't never seen, nigga. Every fucking snake. Nigga, especially when a motherfucker trying to get something at you. Man, you hear every motherfucking story and they be believable. I done had motherfuckers lie on their mama. Yeah, man, my mama just died. Then I talked to a motherfucker, the goddamn mama still living. Mama in the hospital. She looking like she about to die, but mama ain't going nowhere. Motherfucker, mama ain't even to that level, goddamn, yet. You see what I'm saying? Mama ain't even to that level. Mute your phone real quick, Afghanistan, my brother, hold on. Mama ain't even to that goddamn level real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they come and they tell you all these different kind of lies, these different stories. Motherfucker lie on their kids and everything. So what make him different from them? He doing the same motherfucking thing. Everything they do, he doing. I do not believe a nigga story. Nigga gotta explain more to me, goddammit, before I go jumping out there. After I done talked on this shit for 3 motherfucking years, I go out that motherfucker talking about something. Yeah, man, nigga came to me with a sob story. And one day, motherfucker, and one day, after 3 motherfucking years, you niggas been, I don't know, maybe. One motherfucking day, you niggas changed your whole perspective on everything. You know why? It go back to what I was saying in the beginning. Everybody in the chat know this shit. Everybody that come to Hood Talk News know this shit. What I was saying from the beginning. Half of these niggas feel like saying they gonna run out here and do. Bitch, see Cowboy, bitch, they turning into straight fans. I told y'all that shit from day one. Motherfucker turning into straight goddamn fans. And this is nothing against Cowboy. But if we gonna talk about this shit, we gonna talk about it right. We ain't gonna hold back, goddammit. And what we see wrong, we gonna goddamn bring it up. Now, all Eric Holder getting his ass whooped in jail, that was all right, goddammit. Now we don't fault. Hey, listen, somebody wrote me in the chat and said, man, find out who he is, Hood, so I can put some money on his book, goddammit. Listen, when we find out who this dude is, The whole hood talk news. We are sending goddamn money on, putting money on his goddamn books, goddamn it, for that shit. Afghanistan, what's good with you, my brother?
Yo, what's good, man?
Man, what's going on with you, my brother?
Nothing, man. Just trying to make it, man.
That's it. That's it. Go ahead.
I'm finding it kind of strange that, you know, in the midst of the state closing out their argument, that Eric Holder gets beat up in jail allegedly.
I want to see the wounds. I want to see all that shit, because how did they get to him? That's what I want to know. This nigga, come on, man. Everybody know the county jail now. You ain't when they bring those motherfuckers through that done motherfucking murdered somebody and suspect like that, them niggas be in orange suits and they be changed up and them feet to hands and they coming in that motherfucker by themselves. That's what the fuck I don't goddamn understand. Now, how did they get to him? But go ahead, Afghanistan.
Excuse me, goddamn. The thing is, bro, I think that I don't think he was beat up. The case, the state has a very weak case, because Shermy and what's that boy named, Shermy and Lathan, they not really cooperating on the stands, right? So they primary witness is Cowboy, and so the state has a very weak chance at winning this case, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like Grandpa.
Sad as it is. But goddamn, go ahead, Afghanistan.
So you got four people. You got Grandpa, whose warrant was magically rescinded. Carrie and Shermy, that they are not cooperating at all. Then you got Cowboy, who's a non-credible witness because he's telling different stories throughout the years on YouTube. I mean, on you know, on all the channels and platforms and shit. They looking at this. So the state has a very weak case beyond a reasonable doubt to even charge this dude. He's going to get off on everything, bro, and that's just the truth of the matter. I don't think just like everybody said that his family was killed. They wasn't. That was false. Now, now they saying that he was beat up in jail. Bro, this is a high profile case, man. You're not the dude, bro.
Oh yeah.
So I think
Can't turn your in the background. Elkhorn.
Yeah, so I think that, you know, and these is all facts, bro. And I'm looking at what we up against.
Yeah.
I'm at bro.
King, your phone got on. Something going on with his phone. You gotta, I think, you gotta turn down the volume in the back or something. Go ahead, Afghanistan. He had mute. Go ahead, King T. Come on in, King T, if you can.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, man. So these is all facts. This is what I'm looking at, talking to some real lawyers and all that. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he's going to get off, man. It's going to be. I mean, and now it might be a chance that he might take the stand. And if he takes the stand, guess what? He's going to tell everything.
Oh yeah, he's gonna tell.
They don't have no witnesses.
Damn.
Cowboy is not credible. I say it again. I hate to sound like a broken record. I already sound like one with the way I talk anyway. But Cowboy is not credible. Carrie and Shermy, they're not cooperating. You know, so the only person you got is so in this case, I'm sorry, man. My emotions is
Nah, go ahead, bro. Take your time.
Eric Holder could possibly take the stand, and if he takes the stand, he's gonna tell all. So that's why I really do believe that they gonna kill this boy,
man. Hey, good morning and salute to everybody.
What's going on? We got my brother King T in the building.
You know what I mean?
What's good,
Hey,
brother?
what's up? What's up with you, Afghanistan? You know what I mean? And all the kings and queens in the chat. You feel me? To the best show
Right.
on YouTube that
Come
talk
on now.
about real shit. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying?
In the
Uh,
world.
you know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I mean? Afghanistan, bruh, I gotta disagree with you, family. You know what I mean? Like that man's not getting off. There's no way in hell you gonna let a motherfucker like that off when he sat there and shot Nip, not once, not twice, but three different times. Left, came back to do that shit, and you got that shit on camera.
Come on now.
So let's you know what I mean? Let's pump the brakes real quick. You feel me? Like if any motherfucker need to be motherfucker convicted, you know what I mean? I don't wish no jail on any black man, on
Come
any
on.
black woman. You know what I mean? Any man that wish bad on our people for people to get locked up is a different story, whatever the case is. But that motherfucker, he
Come
got
on
he
now.
got that shit coming to him.
He got
Period.
it coming
You
to
know what
him.
I'm saying? Them three men that sat there and put their hands on him and everything else and you know what I mean and try to butter knife his motherfucking ass, so be it. You
It
know what I
make
mean?
a King T. It don't make
hmm
Afghanistan. It don't make y'all feel like if this true, these motherfuckers allowed this because he's about to talk. He gonna say something. They know his crazy ass gonna say something. So this is an attempt to get rid of his ass. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Nah, it's just street justice,
I'm
family.
just
It's
asking.
street justice.
Let me tell you this though, bro. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Yes, they have him on tape killing Nip. Yes, that's
hmm
yeah, yeah, that's true. But you gotta understand, man. The powers is with this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? They
Bro,
gon'
you
they gon'
you
they gon'
tripping.
they gon'
You
they gon'
tripping, bro.
bro.
There's no way. But what powers? What powers?
Bro.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I know for a fact. I know for a fact.
Beat
God
up.
is with Nip and his family
Is the fact
and
Come
that
on.
his
you beat up?
kids. You know what I mean? So I
Huh?
don't know what powers you talking about. You know what I mean?
Powers is with
We
them.
could agree
Let
to
me tell. Let me tell you
disagree,
something. Let me tell
brother.
you something. Let me tell
We
you something.
ain't
And,
gotta. Hold on, y'all. We ain't
yeah,
gotta.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You y'all, come on now. We
Well,
brothers on this.
and I'm real, and I'm real about this, right? I'm real
Right on.
about this, right?
Right on.
Even if that man, I'd rather have them cut that nigga loose, so
Come
we
on.
can handle this shit on how we really do. You
Mm,
understand what I'm telling you?
come
Because
on.
he ain't gonna go nowhere anyway. You feel me?
He
So
ain't
either
going
you
nowhere.
gonna get it now or you gonna get it later.
Yeah, because it's gonna
So
come.
I really don't care either way.
What's gonna happen is it's gonna become a time that if they do let him out, he gonna get comfortable, and somebody gonna get him. Look what happened to
Yeah,
Oh,
Alpo.
most
no,
definitely.
Look what happened to
I'm
Alpo.
he's gonna get let out. I've been
Thank you.
saying shit from the
Thank
jump.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, do y'all remember? Hood, do you remember when I told you that he got beat up that one time? That he got beat up like what was like a week or two prior
Right.
to this killing, right? So
So let,
they
let me
gonna
ask you
look
a question,
at
man.
that.
Let me ask both of y'all a question. How the fuck
hmm
is they getting to him? Because I never
That's
seen it
what
or heard of
I'm
this
saying.
type of shit in my life unless the guards was in on it. And
Well,
salute to
here's
them
the
if
thing.
they was, goddamn it.
Nah, I don't
Here's
think
the
he
thing.
beat
Here's
up,
the
bro.
thing. When you're
I
being
don't have.
transported
I just don't
from
think
the
so.
county in trial, right? You feel me? You
Right.
know what I mean? So you can't be on 23 hours lockdown when you got to go to trial every day. You feel
Right.
me? So they gotta put you on a van. They
Cause
gotta
yeah,
put you in them holding tanks
that
and
holding
everything else.
cell,
And
that
yeah,
holding
but they
cell
but
be
but they can't put you by yourself though. They can't put you in a holding cell by yourself when the
But,
county's full.
well, see, down here's a little different, King T. Down
hmm
here, they put like if you're a murderer in your case is high profile, you gonna be in a
hmm
motherfucking cell by your goddamn self. You know how many
Yeah,
niggas
but not in
be
L.A.
yelling cross? You know how many niggas be yelling cross, seeing niggas that done killed their brother, their cousin and shit,
hmm
be trying to get to them motherfucking niggas, man. That shit down here, see, they get these niggas too much goddamn freedom down here. They ain't letting you get near them niggas. That's why I was saying that, King T, because it's a little different down here. Them niggas get into court, in orange motherfucking jumpers. Then they got these niggas sitting over here, and they got, especially when it's high profile, they got goddamn the whole staff they putting everybody on lockdown, and the whole staff got to go walk this nigga to court. Like he gonna beat
Yeah,
up like this nigga, like it couldn't take 3 or 4. You see what I'm saying? But when it's a high profile case, they got they lock down our whole shit. Everybody be
here,
mad. Everybody
but
be
here,
hating
here
that
but
shit. Like, bitch,
this
fuck
what
this going to
this
court
what we gotta
on my
understand.
day. Come on
This
now.
what this what we gotta understand. See, to us is a high profile case because we love Nip. You feel me?
Right.
You know
To
what I
them,
mean? To that system right there, especially to the LA County jails.
Hold
You know what I
on,
mean?
King T. Afghanistan, ain't this case is marked as a high profile case in the court system?
They don't consider. I'm telling you, they don't. Trust me, bro. The way they look at it.
Hold on, y'all. My bad. Hold on. I apologize, my brother. I forgot to introduce you. Come on in here, my brother. Come on in.
Hey, Hood, man. Hey, this Jonesy, man. Hey, look, man. I was with you 2 or 3 years ago, man, when this thing first started.
Right on. Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
Real quick. Hey, listen, dog. Hey, what's happening, fellas? Hey, listen, Afghanistan, brother. I gotta disagree with you, man. This cat is done, bro. And I'll tell you why. Listen, we talking about. Listen, we talking about. We know Hood. We know the streets. You know, you got gang members. We talking Hood gang politics. Those jurors, this is out of their league, man. Now. These guys is talking. They looking at tape of a murder. A guy said that he killed them.
Exactly.
And these autopsy photos, dog, they don't give a damn about Hood politics. They finna find this dude guilty, and he made it.
But do you think they gonna find him guilty of manslaughter, like to a lesser crime?
No. It's not gonna be manslaughter, man, because the point of it is there's no passion in it. If he would have shot Nipsey off the rip, he would have had that defense. The guy left. Premeditated is having an opportunity to think about it.
That's right.
So he was able to de-escalate the situation because he left. So he was not bad enough to kill Nipsey Hussle at that moment. He left and he came back. Now I want to throw
that's first degree.
Hold on. One at a time, y'all. Hold on.
If I can get one more minute, I'm gonna shut up, man, and get back in the chat.
Okay.
But let me just say this.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me just say this.
Let him finish, y'all.
Yeah. Let me just say this.
And I'm gonna take the
deal is this. What we gotta figure out is this. Eric Holder, I'm glad he got, and he ain't seen half of what he gonna get.
Right.
But let me say this. What we gotta figure out, and Hood, we talked about this 3 years ago, and we kind of slid over it after the grand jury came out.
Right.
The question is, they left Long Beach. They was going to get a hamburger. You know how many in and outs is in between Long Beach and South Central California?
Come on now.
50.
Come on.
So
now.
Eric Holder, he played that girl. He told her she was his ride. Listen.
Go ahead.
Good. The first thing that just came back out, and it was small, but he came to the hood. He directed her to the hood, and he stopped somewhere else first. What we need to know is where he stopped at, because that's where he got the gun.
Come on now.
Because the gang member is not driving all the way from Long Beach.
How you feel about that getaway driver?
Listen, I think she was a sucker, but I think in the moment she knew what he was going to do. Once she seen the guns, he told her to go back there and park. She knew what was going to happen, so I think she is culpable to that. But originally she picked him up in Long Beach. She said they was going in and out. They passed 100 in and outs between Long Beach and South Central California. When they stopped in the hood, that's where they got the guns. And what I believe the deal was is that this nigga was known to be a snitch. And Nipsey ran Slauson.
She said that he called Nips a motherfucking snitch.
And this is what I'm gonna tell you. This is what I think happened. I think when we put it all together, Hood, and me and you talked about this 3 years ago. What I think happened was that the word in the hood was that he was a snitch. Remember when he drove up, Cowboy said, and Nip said, "I wonder how this is gonna go." So he knew that there was an issue. I think the issue was Nip had told people in the hood, this nigga can't be around here because he's a snitch. So Eric Holder went to the hood. Him and that girl stopped somewhere in the hood. He got the weapons, and he went up there to do something to Nip because he knew Nip was up there. So he knew he went to get Nip. It was too many niggas out there. That's why he doubled back. And when he came up to Nip, he said, "You through." So the conversation that just had happened wasn't the beef. The beef had been going on.
Right.
So if you find out where he stopped at.
But I want to know who told him Nip was up there, though.
Well, it's easy to know, man. Nip is the nigga there. And Big U said that Nipsey and his boys ran Slauson. Remember Big U's follow was the Crenshaw.
So that completes goddamn Cowboy story when he said the nigga came back up there looking for some niggas that beat him up from the other day, right? Go ahead.
Man, you talked about Cowboy. Cowboy Cowboy is a professional gangster. He think he's smarter than he is. But Cowboy just talking. Every time he talk, he tell too much.
Come on now.
Because he trying to wiggle out of the fucking, like Nip said, trying to wiggle out of the maze. But when you're not as smart as you think you are, you talking too much. So I think Cowboy, he wanted the mother. I knew he wasn't involved from the jump, because if he was involved, he would have never came out that store. We'd have never seen the nigga again.
Right.
He would have went out the back, and the shit would have been done.
I think he more of, feel guilty of, he feel
guilty
down.
Because Nipsey is his little, and his only connection to the marathon, his meal ticket is home. Because his only connection is being Nipsey's big. Nipsey would have took care of him his whole life. Once Nipsey died, Black Sam was like through with it, because there's no connection between Black Sam and the gang.
Exactly.
Sam just lock that motherfucking building up, and that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Hey, so my question is, right? So this is my question.
I'm finna get you right now, my brother. Hold on, Afghanistan, real quick. Let me introduce the brother that just came in, and then you go ahead and then let him get in. Go ahead, my brother. Who we got on the phone?
What's the deal, my nigga? This Lee in L.A.
Oh, shit. Lee, let him get it out, and then you can come on, jump on in there. But go ahead, Afghanistan.
What up, y'all?
We got Lee in the building. Go ahead, Afghanistan.
What up, Lee?
Could jump
What's up
in.
with it, bro?
So I think it's this, right? If what all y'all saying is fact, it's true. But the thing is, Eric Holder was sent. He was sent by the powers that be. So why was old boy's a warrant, bench warrant was rescinded? You know what
they don't need him. Hey, Afghanistan, they don't need him. They don't need Rand Paul no more.
They don't
need him.
So they dropped the warrant on him?
They dropped the warrant because listen, he already said that he ain't gonna say shit.
And then second, right? How long do you have for a crime of passion?
Well, there's no time limit on a crime of passion, but you have to prove it. You have to but listen. From 30 minutes to an hour. So no. There's no time limit. You have to prove that it is passion, right? So, but you had, but no. So listen, if me and you have a beef over a phone or over a text message where I don't have the opportunity that I can use that defense, that when I saw you as a result of the conversation we had 2 hours ago on the phone, that I was in the heat of passion when I saw you. But I cannot claim a heat of passion when I had an opportunity. I was there within reach of you. Me and you had a disagreement. I left, and then I came back. That is the definition of premeditated. I left and I thought about it, and I came back.
But is he not clinically insane?
But that don't matter, bro. He didn't plead insanity. He did not. Listen, he would have had to plead.
Program
bro, listen. You cannot listen, bro. No, hey, hold on, bro. Listen. I'm coming from, bro. Afghanistan, I'm feeling you.
Hold on, Afghanistan. One at a time. Hold on.
Listen, this is what I'm saying, bro.
Let him talk.
You cannot. Hey,
Afghanistan. Listen. It ain't gonna listen. Y'all, hold on, y'all. We gonna come on now. We gonna agree to disagree if we don't agree. God damn it! But let each other get it out. Let's
go. Afghanistan, I'm just gonna say. I ask you a question. He did not plead. If he would have pled, he could have pled guilty by reason of insanity. That's not what he pled. He said that he is innocent. So if you plead innocent, then you're leaving it up to the judge and the jury instructions on what the charge can be. The state said we charge you with first degree murder. That can be, the jury in the instructions can find him of a lesser crime, but it cannot be, they cannot find him, they can find him innocent, but they can't say innocent for reason of insanity. He never pled that he was insane. So that's what we all thought was going to happen. We thought he was going to say guilty by reason of insanity, and I was insane because they pushed me to it. But you can't say, so his criminal defense attorney is a elementary rookie, and everybody know it. If you talk to lawyers, they just sitting back looking, this case is not going to go nowhere because his defense is not legitimate. Because all you saying is, I killed this guy, but I killed him because of hood politics. Hood politics ain't in the Constitution. It ain't in the criminal justice law.
It's not.
Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Afghanistan. After you finish, I'm going to let Lee jump in there because he been waiting.
Yeah, hey, I'm off too, man. Hey, I'm just listening, brother. I ain't got nothing else, dog.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, bro. That's right,
man. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all stay up, man.
All right, y'all showing some love in that goddamn chat, man, coming through and dropping it on us, goddamn it. But go ahead,
stay up, family.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm getting at is everybody's looking at it from hood politics. Man, from the beginning, I always said that this shit is bigger than the hood. Man, the man was sent like ain't nothing hood about this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That this is how they trying to cover it up. Everything is on this man's side. Once you just sit back and just really read this shit, this the powers is on his side, man. And when the verdict come out, I mean, come on, y'all. Have I ever lied to y'all before?
I ain't disagreeing. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with now one of y'all. I'm just sitting back watching this motherfucker play out.
Everything I've ever said came true.
And I don't disagree with you, Afghanistan. I don't disagree with the other brother. You know what I'm saying? My mind is just left open to you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Lee. Appreciate you, Afghanistan, for real. You dropping it now. Come on now. Both of y'all brothers. But go ahead, Lee.
Yeah, salute, my nigga. It's been a minute, big homie.
Yeah, man, you been high. God damn it, man. I thought I was gonna have to come out to LA and look for your ass. For real.
Oh, nigga, you always welcome, bro. I'm gonna be out in your by your way.
Man, you gotta hit me up, man.
I'm gonna tap in with you, my nigga. I'm gonna
tap in for real.
Definitely. Listen,
yeah.
I want to just say this real quick, man. Listen, Afghanistan, he kind of on point with this one, bro, because they setting it up to like put it to where, you know, all of his, you know, city cuz priors and all of him being like, you know, on a 5150 since he was a youngster and up and in and out of California Youth Authority, shit like that. They lining it up to give him. That's why they came out with the crime of passion. That's why they coming out with just him being like, you know, a crazy nigga. But one thing I'm gonna say though is City Cuz ain't the first crazy nigga that done killed another nigga from the set. And what's gonna happen is, man, they getting ready to, it's plenty of gang members out there that's crazy as fuck. 5150. City Cuz ain't no different. But I disagree with Afghanistan on this little point though. Man, they finna get that nigga like 25 with an L, my nigga, for sure. If they don't get that nigga like 25, they gonna give him 15 to 20 easy, and he probably gonna do 10, and that other 5, he probably gonna do that in like a outpatient mental facility, not outpatient, but an inpatient mental facility. He definitely gonna do some time. They definitely not letting him walk out of there on top of killing Nipsey Hussle.
They gonna tuck him for some years, at least some years.
Yeah, they are at least 15, and you gotta read between the lines. When you hear Cowboy
Lee, if he do get off at 15, that's still letting him off. That's still letting
that
motherfucker off.
I agree.
Go ahead, bro. Go. What you're saying about Cowboy testimony?
I agree with you, but as far as Cowboy go, you got to read between the lines and what Cowboy up to right now. Listen, that's why Cowboy keeps saying on his Instagrams and shit like, "Oh, it's already done. It's a done deal." Because this done happened with the nigga down here in the county jail, but he done got stabbed up. Cowboy is saying like, "Oh, it's a done deal. He a rap. It's over for homie," because he already know once the nigga really touch the yard, they most likely gonna kill Eric Holder in a penitentiary.
They sure will. He ain't got no money to be in protected custody that long. He ain't nobody like that.
That's why Cowboy keeps saying he a done deal. He a dead man walking, all this extra stuff, because they know once he get to the yard, he gonna get touched something fierce. This little slicing that he took in the county jail, them is just karma wounds that he got right now. Because when he get to the yard, my nigga, most likely in the penitentiary, man, they gonna kill him in there, man. They gonna kill him. He definitely not coming out of there.
I don't want to die. I want that nigga to suffer, boy. I want that nigga. Yeah, when you kill a nigga, that nigga resting in peace, like we say, R.I.P. Goddamn it, fuck resting in peace. Yeah. I want that nigga to feel every day of what the fuck he did to Nip. Nip in peace, his ass ain't gonna be there. For real, I want him to feel every motherfucking day, and I want to know he's suffering. For real.
Go ahead, Abden.
Hey, bro, man, I appreciate that, bro, man, for real, bro.
That's right.
So if he gets so let's just
somebody's phone got some noise in the background.
I'm by myself.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay, go ahead. Fuck it, it ain't that loud. Go ahead.
All right, so like let's just say he do get charged, right? He gonna get charged for the weapons, right?
Right.
So I believe that, and this is just me. He gonna get 15 years, just like Lee said, right? So, so you got to serve, I think, about 15% in California before you granted parole. What's 15% of 15 years? That's 2.5 years, right? He gonna, yeah, they could charge him. They could charge him with weapons, and he's gonna get granted parole. That's if they charge him with the weapons. But as far as the murder goes, man, nobody is telling what actually happened. So it's gonna be really Eric Holder's word versus Nipsey, which is not here. He's gonna get off,
it's also gonna come down. It's also going the real deal with a lot of this, bro. It's gonna come down to what that jury's hearing and what they seeing and what they gonna deliberate about. Because it's gonna come down to that jury. Because off top, that jury, they could come down with, we got a unanimous decision. This nigga is guilty of first degree murder. Or that jury can be split. Some might want first degree murder. Some might want manslaughter, and then they gonna come to some type of compromise. But he's definitely gonna do some time. And I feel I feel you on that, Afghan, because that 15%. Right, when you got that's that real talk. But at the same time, but at the same time, you got to understand, man, that he's definitely going to get found guilty, and they are going to give him some time. And I also think that upon him going to the penitentiary, they might not even give him no. I just said they might give him that mental ward state where he go to in one of them facilities. But see, he ain't that crazy like that. He ain't went out there and did dirt in the streets, but he ain't no mass murderer like where he's this crazy, just done shot up a school or nothing like that. So he ain't gonna be insane like that. He knew what he was doing. Right. He knew what he was doing. And Hood, I want to ask you something.
Let me add something real quick.
Hold on, y'all.
Wait. Let me just ask you.
Go ahead. This King T.
Hold on. We got a new caller, too, but go ahead, Lee, real quick, and then I'm going to let King T, and then I'm going to let the new caller come on in. New caller, introduce yourself real quick, and I'm going to let Lee go back to talking.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters, yo. It's NY checking in.
NY, that's right. Hold on real quick, NY. Hold on.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna get up out of here. All right. Now, y'all talking hood politics, right?
Right on.
If y'all know what y'all talking about, right?
That hood politics is out the door, though, now. It's out the door now, bro. That hood politics doesn't come into play right now, man. He don't try for murder.
Hold on, new caller.
What's the narrative?
Hold on, y'all. One at a time.
Ain't no hood politics involved in this no more. This ain't no hood politics no more, nigga.
Lee, hold on, Lee. Let him get it out. Let's hear what he got to say. Let's hear what the brother got to say. Come on.
I got it. My bad.
Right, but if Shorty claiming Hoover and Cuz is motherfucking 60, what the fuck they doing together, bro? You make that shit.
That always happens, though. It's 60s that got babies by niggas from A-Tray. It's A-Tray girls that got babies from 60s. That's blood.
Them girls, they jump around, man. Yeah,
absolutely.
They jump around.
Hey, Hood, let me just ask you something real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
I've been busy as hell. I couldn't wait to get on with you and chop it up, bro. Today was a great day, my nigga. Salute to all
right.
Hey,
that's a good thing. That's a good goddamn thing. You been busy, goddamn it. That's a good thing. I ain't mad at that.
Absolutely. Salute to all the mods, especially Drill.
That's right. Man, for real. All my mods. For real. I love y'all, man. For real.
Absolutely, but Hood, let me just ask you something, Hood. And this is on some real shit. I want to ask you, bro. Now listen, we talked about Black Sam, all of the situation, the property, the family. They don't want to be there and everything. But Hood, let me tell you something, bro. In my opinion, from my heart, my nigga, if that was my brother that got done like that, nigga, I'm Black Sam. I'm in that motherfucking courtroom every day, nigga.
Yeah,
and that's the. I mean,
hey, bro. Hey, listen. Hold on. Let me speak on this, bro.
People keep saying, "Oh, they don't want to relive it. They don't want to relive it," but they relive it in their mind every day.
Bro,
so why not show a presence? Why not show a presence and let this nigga Eric Holder?
Hold on, real quick, Lee. Somebody want to talk to you. Hold on, let him.
This King T, bro.
Go ahead,
let me tell you something, family. You know what I mean? The reason why
He out there in LA too now.
A man like Sam ain't sitting up here going up to that trial and everything else is, bro. They already making a mockery of this shit. You understand what I'm telling you, bro?
Okay.
So for him, listen, I understand that, Femi. You know, we all been there.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell you is when you got a trial like this, and when it's heightened up like how it's been dragged out for 3 years, everything else, bro. It's like a clown show over there.
If I was his brother and I went to that courtroom, boy, I'd be cross that motherfucker. The best thing for me to do is to stay out that motherfucker because I'm gonna fuck up the whole family business. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail, goddammit. I'm going to goddamn jail. Hold on, one at a time, y'all. One at a time.
Black Sam got to stay out of this shit because he got to hold the family together, man.
He do.
And Black Sam is already a family.
Hold on, one at a time, y'all. Hold on. Listen, Lee, I agree with everything you said, but that shit there, goddamn it, because if I go in that goddamn courtroom, boy, I'm going at that nigga ass. I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna fuck up everything, and everything gonna be on the goddamn line. So it's best to keep me away from that motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Black Sam got to hold the family together. Black Sam got to keep the business together. He got to take care of Lauren London's son, little Paul. He got to take care of. Man, Black Sam don't want nothing to do with that shit, man. Black Sam in the game, he don't want nothing to do with that shit.
Hold on, y'all. One at a time. Hold on, one at a time, y'all. We want to hear what you're saying.
He can still do everything that you said, King P. He can still do everything that you said. And look, you know me and you, nigga, we don't get back and forth.
Yeah, come on now. We're going to agree to disagree in that motherfucker. We all brothers. We all family on this line. Hold on, y'all. One at a time. But we can hear you.
All I wanted to say was this, and this is just my opinion. All I'm saying is, in the situation with Hood, I feel you what you're saying. Like you would be up in that motherfucker attacking, wilding out. But Hood, but listen though, that's not what Nick would want Black Sam to do. Black Sam is a man. I understand that the feelings, the hurt.
Bro, how you know? Hold up, bro. You ain't gonna speak.
Hold on, y'all. Let me say one thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me say one thing. Hold on, everybody. Come on, y'all. Let me just get one word in, goddammit. Now, listen. The thing is, right, if I was Black Sam, I would not be in that motherfucker. Like Ren Paul said, people evidently don't know Nipsey because Nipsey wouldn't have went from nobody being in that motherfucker if he was alive. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. And he don't agree with snitching. He didn't stand on that. Now, listen, y'all, let me say one more thing. We don't know how a man think. We never died and came back, so we don't know how a nigga thinking from the grave. So we have to go off what he left behind, right? So you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, bro.
Let me say this. Hey, just to the face, real quick, fellas. Let's all agree on this.
in this bitch too, my brother, y'all.
Let's just agree. Okay, see what's happening. Well, I'm from them parts too. Hey, listen.
What's happening, bro?
We gotta agree with this. I think we can all agree with this. Black Sam, out of all people, know what Nipsey would want.
Right.
And we got to concur that Black Sam is doing what's best for Black Sam and the family. Right so saying that Black Sam should have been at the court and should have, man, we can't say that. We got to let that man live and process this the way he's going to. Black Sam got to weigh it. He got to weigh it.
I just said in my opinion. That's all.
I got that,
right. And I respect that.
I'm just rebutting that we got to respect. We got to respect the man's opinion on him making a decision not to go. That's like us.
Everybody on the phone. Hold on, y'all. Hold on,
bro. Let me.
Hold on. OKC want to say something, y'all. Hold on.
Hey man, all you fellas on top, listen to me real quick.
Salute,
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off, man. I respect each and every one of you guys, man. What you guys are talking about, I can hear the passion in your hearts. But let's do me a favor so I can understand what y'all saying. We got to talk one at a time. We can't talk over one another. We got to respect one another. Everybody got their opinion. Everybody ain't going to agree with everybody's opinion, but let's hear one another out because what it sounds like in the chat, it sounds jumbled up. And all you guys got y'all got some great insight on what's going on, especially you cats out there on ground zero. Some of us are not out there in LA, but we want to hear you guys. But let's respect one another. Let's not seem like we fighting or going back at one another. Let's respect, and by all means, let's respect the host. When Hood say hold up, man, this is his platform. Let's just hold up and listen to what he got to say, and then we all say what we got to say. But that's all I wanted to get on here and say, man. I got love for each and every one of you guys. I want to hear y'all. I want to be able to understand where you coming from.
They talking deep, OKC. They got good.
They are. They passionate. They passionate. They passionate. But that's all I wanted to say, man. Much love to y'all. I'm gonna get back down in the chat, man.
Much love, bro.
That's
Much
right.
love.
Appreciate you, my brother. Show OKC some love in that goddamn chat,
Salute,
yo.
OKC.
Hey, watch them tornadoes, OKC. Keep your head down, boy.
Hey, Hood, Clubhouse.
You terrible. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We got a new person up. We're gonna give him the opportunity to speak. What's up, bro? Introduce yourself.
Is this Young Veg? What's up, Hood Talk? I ain't really new, man. I've been on your show before, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, man?
I remember that name. Hey, listen, but check it out. No, I was saying you new on the phone. God damn it. I know you ain't new.
Right.
But go ahead, bro.
No, I just came in, so
you gonna fall back.
I don't know what y'all elaborating on. What y'all really elaborating on?
Hey, listen and jump in when you feel like it.
All right.
Hey, Clubhouse owe you a check, man, because you've been doing this shit before Clubhouse, bro. Having a whole bunch of people on the line. They owe you a check, my boy.
They owe me a motherfucking check, man. I know one of them motherfuckers seen what I was doing. Because see, when they first started, I tried to get on that motherfucker and they wouldn't let me in because they know they were doing a lot of hood talk news shit in that motherfucker. That's why they didn't want to let me in. But go ahead, y'all.
It's April 2nd. It's April 2nd, 2019. You've been doing this shit, man.
That's right.
They
Come on now.
Shit, man.
Come on now. Now, hey, Lee, how you feeling, my brother?
Well, no, I'm right here. No, I'm checking out everybody. I salute OKC. I wasn't trying to talk over everybody and nothing like that. Never no disrespect.
Right. Nah, man, we know everybody passing.
With nobody.
Yeah, everybody just passing, man. We all grown ass men, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no little boy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We love each other over here, man. Straight the fuck up, man. But back to that, he gonna walk shit. You see what I'm saying? And Black Sam not going to goddamn court. Now, how y'all brothers feel? Now, let's give somebody else a chance. How do y'all feel about that?
Let me speak on that. Let me speak on that real quick, bro. When you make statements, bro, talk about what Nip would want. Hold on, family. Let me say my piece, family. And I'm just be real with you, okay? You know what I mean? My son's name after Nip. You understand what I'm telling you? I'm Eritrean, bro. You know what I mean? You're not talking to nobody that's game goofy on none of this. You know what I mean? When you know that certain situations like that affected a family like it did, how Nip sat there and lost his life like he did, everything else, bro. You know what I mean? You can't make them type of comments when you say like, bro, like he should be there or that's what Nip would want, everything else. You don't know what Nip would want. Nip would want whatever his brother doing, whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I cut in is he'll tell you this, bro. I sit back and I listen. You feel me? And when certain things are being said, whatever the case is, how this man gonna get off, or whatever the case is, that bothers my heart. You understand what I'm telling you?
I do.
Because there's no way in hell you're gonna let a man that sat there and did something like that on camera, you know what I mean, get off like that. You know what I mean? And I don't care whose family it is, you feel me? But me being who I am, everything else, and seeing that situation and what Nip mean to us, right, to the fam and everything, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta make sure that we slow down sometimes and not throw out conspiracy theories and shit like that, whatever the case is, on what it is. Let things happen what it do and respect what it is. But let's not put words in people's mouths and second guess families because they don't want to show up to the courthouse and everything else and make it seem like that they don't sit there and love them enough to show up to the courthouse, everything else. Like Hood said, and I guarantee you this, the way Sam is, it would be problems out there if he was over there. You understand what I'm telling you?
Right.
Because nobody gonna want to see a video of their brother going through
that. But I'm at work. I just wanted to tap in with y'all, man.
Okay, my brother. You out?
Y'all stay safe, man. I got mad love for y'all. Since April 2nd, 2019, we've been rocking with y'all, man.
That's right.
Y'all keep this shit up, man.
That's right. Appreciate you, my brother, man. Y'all show him some love in that goddamn chat. But go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I just want to put that out there, bro, for Afghanistan, bro. When you say that the higher powers and this happened, bro, it's a simple case of a person did like another person, whatever the case was, and he did what he did, right? And he didn't do it. He didn't do it in no crime of passion or none of that shit. The man sat there and heard what the fuck that man said to him, right?
Yeah.
You see, I got my 2-year-old behind me right here. You know what I mean?
May I elaborate?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Let him get in there.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, can I ask you guys something?
Huh?
Hey, you this King T, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. You from Eritrea?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, bro. I was out there, man. I did the peace treaty with y'all in the army, man. You know, I was based out of
hey, Afghanistan. Okay, hold on, real quick. The caller that just called, he didn't get a chance to speak. Let him get in and elaborate. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Who we got?
Oh man. Yeah, the lab what's his name? Shitty Cuz.
Right
yeah, it's weird because it's like all that snitching shit. It's not too much he's a snitch because that could not be the fucking case because niggas dapped them up. Grandpa dapped them up. Cowboy dapped them up. And like, who's that? That Shitty Cuz dapped them up. And Cowboy said, you know, he ain't calling no snitch. He said, check your paperwork. And the way Shitty Cuz was doing, he back and forth. So it ain't too much as a snitch. Cause Boosie said it in one of his interviews. He was just zoned out. Like he been want to fight that nigga. Like he has to animosity built up on him with him because they like old friends. So he has to animosity built up in him. And it couldn't be too much of a snitch because niggas dapped him up. Nip said, check the paperwork. So he said he ain't calling no snitch. And that nigga just back and forth pasting.
You know what I want to see, bro? I want to see the time that he came up to Nip. Because they keep talking about this shit, right? But they not showing nothing that's proving that this man came up and had a fucking conversation with goddamn Nip.
That footage in the court. That footage is not.
They ain't gonna let us see it. They ain't gonna let us see it.
They showing it in the court though. That's why Cowboy. That's why you saw Cowboy come out and start saying. Because at first you remember Cowboy was like, nigga, I seen him on tape. But when Cowboy got his ass on that trial, he seen the real footage that the LAPD got, not that
grain footage. Callers, I'm gonna get y'all. Go ahead, Lee.
That's why he started banging on Grandpa about this nigga ran, because he got a whole nother perspective to see just how he ran and how it went down. But see, the initial confrontation, the public is not seeing that. But inside the courtroom, they are showing that to them in a very clear video.
Go ahead. New callers, who we got on the line?
Yo, this your boy Swag, man.
Swag, what's going on with you, my brother?
What's going on? Hey, you know how Yo, your boy Louisville in the house.
Okay, Louisville. Louisville, let Swag get off in here real quick. Go ahead, Swag, and then we're gonna get to Louisville.
All right, Black Sam, he gonna do what Nipsey told him to do. You get what I mean? It's like kind of like you probably done said to your family, if I ever hit the lottery, this is what I'm gonna do. Nip already done told Black Sam, like, hey, if something happened, he done told his mom, his grandma, all that, man. He knew what was going to happen, man, before he even got, into the situation what happened to my nigga Nip. You get what I mean? So with that being said is, he already knew, what was going to happen. He just didn't know when. You get what I mean?
Right on.
So he been already told his mom, his grandma, Lauren London, what they going to do if anything ever happened. You get what I mean?
Right on.
Just like if I said, if I ever hit the lottery, I done told people what I'm going to do. It's basically like that, but a different situation. Death. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what, Black Sam, his mom and grandma and everybody going to do. You get what I mean?
How y'all?
You ain't really saying nothing, man. You talking about what he left for his family. You ain't really saying nothing. This is my thing. You know what I'm saying? This not an opinion. This is just what I see with 2 eyes. The man dapped him up. Cowboy and Real Pop dapped him up. and goddamn it, Nipsey never called that man the snitch. He just said, check the paperwork. The man pacing back and forth. Like Boosie said in this interview, man, ain't about no fucking snitch. Like he been want to fight Nipsey. He just had something in him. He want to fight him, and he killed him. When he killed him, that means he want to fight the nigga for the gate. He has some animosity up inside him. He want to fight Nip for a minute.
And that's crazy too, cause it's funny. He must be been around a lot, cause a lot of rappers know this nigga. A lot of rappers know this nigga. Like
not just rappers, man. Not just rappers, dog. Fuck the rappers, man. Street niggas. Hey, hood talk. Yeah. Street niggas. I'm talking about rolling 60 street niggas. Right. They dapped the nigga up like everybody knows Shitty Cuz, and he was gone for a minute. Yeah. We gotta remember that part too. He was gone for a minute. He just popped back on the scene. He just popped back up, and he just dapped everybody up. Everybody dapped him. He couldn't be no fucking snitch, and niggas dapped him up. Especially Cowboy dapped him up.
That's a fact you talking about right there. You know why?
Hey, look, can I say something?
He couldn't be too much a snitch, yo. He couldn't be too much a snitch, yo. He couldn't be when niggas dapped him up, though. And like, man, what Shitty Cuz been at? Shitty Cuz be out the scene for a hot minute and came back and dapped niggas up. And he couldn't be too much of a fucking snitch if niggas dapped him up. Especially Cowboy. Especially Cowboy.
Hold on, young, real quick. Brother was trying to say something. What you said, bro?
Yeah. This swag. Hey, can I say something real quick? Hey, I ain't thinking about how weird it was. Like, you know how long ago it's been since, they've been gone. And all of a sudden, like, Eric Holder had to go to court and all of a sudden he get beat up now. Like, you get what I mean?
I heard he got beat up.
Lord.
I heard he got whooped up before, but you know what I'm saying? That's neat.
That's old. That's old. That's old. He
on a 50-50 hole, man. So that dude been at the county. And he ain't been around other guys. Now that he in court, every time he come to court, he got to go in the holding tank with other folks. Just like people want to point their fingers.
Me losing my point, fam. You ain't making no point, fam. No disrespect. No disrespect. We gotta get to the point, fam.
Who said that? Who said
everybody can't talk at one time, man.
We gotta do this shit one at a time. But go ahead. Who
said that?
Go ahead.
Swag said he don't think Cowboy's doing anything wrong.
Explain that.
Is it kind of weird?
Explain that shit.
Is it kind of weird? Like, the story is deeper than what people think. If you ask me, but is he being fake about? Is he being a snitch about being on the stand? Look, put it this way. You got motherfuckers that used to be Crips, now they Power Rules. You got Power Rules that used to be Power Rules, now they Crips. So
this is my thing. This is my thing. I don't give a fuck.
Respect them for being.
What I got to do with anything, fam? About getting killed, fam? What I got that making no point, fam? That's making no point, fam. He just spinning.
Hold on, y'all. Let Louisville get in real quick. Go ahead, Louisville. Go ahead.
Old man, come on in.
Come on.
No, you ain't spending it.
Oh, man. No, I know. Look, I'm pointing your pocket. Check this out. Look. Hey, what I'm trying to say to you, my brother.
Let him talk.
Nipsey, remember Nipsey made that song, Look at My Car, Look at My Bra, the lyrics like you put up. Man, if you listen to that song, dog, if I was a hater nigga, that'll make a motherfucker hate so bad.
Oh, yeah.
God. They was hating on that, man.
Come on, man. Y'all still making no point revealing me, cuz, over a song. Come on, man. Materialistic shit. Oh, man.
One at a time, y'all. One at a time.
That one song, imagine motherfuckers, Shitty Cuz, listen to that motherfucker all the way going down there, dog.
Hey, this Jonesy, man. I feel what you're saying, man. But I going back to the point. I think there was some snitching allegations, but I think the conversation through the hood. This is what I'm saying, bro. We don't know what KB. We wasn't there. This is what I'm saying.
God, ain't nobody.
This is what I'm saying. I was saying that the conversation had to be. It had to happen before. It had to be floating in the hood that Shitty Cuz was a snitch. This is why I said that. As soon as they seen the driver and Shitty Cuz drive up in the parking lot, Nip said, I wonder how this is going to go.
So in my opinion, that meant that there was something escalating or some shit moving around the atmosphere because Shitty Cuz walked up. First of all, you in LA in a car, you got no shirt on, and you got a I'm on wrap around your neck, right? A bandana around your neck mean I'm turned up, right? So
Nah, bro, nah. That mean he wear a bandana, mean he turned up, man. He just wearing the bandana, bro.
Hold on,
that's crazy.
Let him finish. Yeah. Let him get it out. Then we'll let you talk and let you get it out.
Yeah, my opinion. Yeah, and it's all opinion, brother. Because like I said, none of us was there. My opinion is that wherever Shitty Cuz and that girl stopped in the hood, they picked up the Blix. That's where he got the guns at, and he went up to the Marathon store because it changed from let's go to In-N-Out to let's go to Master Burger for some fries. Or some chili cheese fries that he didn't even have the money for. He had to come back out in the car to get the money from the girl, right? He turned the car around in the parking lot. I believe he went there to kill Nipsey off some shit that had been said prior to. And then lastly, the paperwork, we all know what paperwork means, right? So we acting like we don't know. If you black, you know what paperwork means. Paperwork means that you told something. You either you told on the prosecution, you gave a statement, you work with the prosecution. That's what paperwork means. So if paperwork come on, man. If I tell you it's some paperwork going on in the hood, hey man, there's some paperwork on you. That means that you told.
It can't be too much. It can't be too much paperwork, dog. Cause niggas stepped out the nigga up when niggas see him. It's a problem with that. You gotta understand. You ain't getting that, bro. You got. Oh my god.
Listen, hold on, y'all. Missing the whole fucking point, man. The getaway driver said that goddamn Holder called Nip a fucking snitch. That's what they got in the courtroom right now.
But he ain't call him a snitch. He said paperwork. Just say paperwork. He ain't never said snitch.
Yeah, you right.
He said check on the paperwork, bro. And that was that. But y'all still missing the point. Y'all still missing the whole point. Oh my god.
Hold on, the girl said snitch. The girl said snitch.
Exactly.
The girl said snitch.
Cowboy said paperwork.
This and the cowboy said paperwork. The girl said Eric Holder called motherfucking Nip a snitch. Say, man, some shit like listen, hold on. The exact words were something like you ever snitched before, some shit like that.
Yeah,
that's what.
You know what that
No. It's straight paperwork. That's extra stuff.
You know where that came? Hey, you know where that came from? That card they was trying to put on Nip, man. That card came from Big U mouth. That's Big U put that back. That's Big U put that.
Wait. Can I say one more thing?
Hold on. Let Lee finish. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. You gonna get it in there? Let Lee finish because I don't want to disrespect nobody. Go ahead. Hold on, Swag. Hold on. Let Lee finish and then you come in behind him.
That's Big U that put that smut on Nip's name through the hood that he was a snitch and that he was on paperwork. Because when it all boils down to Big U was the main nigga that really hated Nip. Big U was the nigga that really did not like Nip with that success.
You know why? I got the answer for that, fam. I got the answer for that.
Okay, Nipsey had to have known prior
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let everybody talk. Go ahead, Lee. Finish what you're saying so I can let you get in.
Nipsey had to have known prior to him losing his life that Nipsey had to have known that Big U was already in that grid program. He knew that, but Nipsey was probably the only nigga around that knew that shit. But a lot of niggas didn't know, but Nipsey and them probably knew. Because you gotta remember, when Black Sam got into that shootout with Big U, because he was like, nigga, you not finna DP my brother, nigga, that shit ain't happening. All of this shit was going on over the years where Big U was like, fuck Nip and fuck Black Sam.
Yeah, he was jealous.
That's a fact.
He was jealous.
That's a fact right there, my nigga. Big U.
Calm down. Can I answer that?
Hold on, y'all. Let him answer. Hold on, y'all. Let him.
I want to answer that.
Go ahead and answer real quick. Hold on, Hold on, Swag.
What they need to do is check the camera.
Hold on. Just Swag. Go ahead, Swag.
Yeah. Go ahead. I put to answer that. When he said what fam was saying. I put to answer that question.
Damn, I can't.
I had an answer for that.
Hold on, Swag. Answer him real quick, but Swag could jump in there.
The answer for that was about Big U. is that Nipsey dissed that nigga on his mixtape. I guess the song called Get Su. Yeah, called Get Su. And he was dissing Bit U. And Bit U found out who was dissing him. He got a DP Nipsey. And Nipsey then took the DP. Black Sam stepped in between Bit U and Nipsey DP. And Bit U told Black Sam, you not neighborhood. This not your business.
Hey,
and he still, wait. He still took.
Hey, all y'all gotta talk at one time.
He still took Nipsey from Big U because Big U didn't DP him yet. So well, guess what Big U did? Big U took the studio equipment and took it to his studio session and told Nipsey, if you want to use my studio equipment, you will come to my building. And Nipsey never did that. He never liked that shit. That's what happened to Nip, because Nip never took the DP where he fucking supposed to. That's why Nip died.
Let them talk.
They ain't about no snitch, ain't about none of that shit.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to mute you for a minute now. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, you want to do that? Hey, bro, what they need to do is check the cameras a few days, like, before Nip got killed, like, every day. You know, to see if Eric Holder was going up there every day, plotting on them. You get what I mean? I think, you know, they probably ain't even think about that. You get what I mean?
Hey, bro, you know, bro, I think somebody told them, man. I think that's easy as a phone call. Yeah, right? The hood ain't that big. I think it was a phone call. It was a phone call that told them Nip was up there. That phone call probably came from
hey, listen,
Big U.
But you heard what Cowboy said, though. You heard what Cowboy said. He said he came up there looking for some niggas that beat him up the day before.
Now that's people. Now that's not. Hey, but listen.
Hold on. Whoa.
Hold on. Crazy. Come on now.
Hood,
we got beat up day before.
Hood, go back to when this thing first started. Remember, there was a cat that said Eric Holder got his ass whooped about some bad weed. Remember that? Good. 3 years ago when it first started. Remember?
Yeah, I did.
They did. Eric Holder.
That was on the news. That was on the news. That was on the news.
Yeah, he had pistol.
And the guy was on the news.
Pistol with some dude. Yep. He had pistol with some dude about some bad weed.
That's a true story. That's a true story.
Folks got at him.
Yeah.
If that nigga folks got at that nigga, that's why when the girl had him, he didn't want to go back to his own apartment. He couldn't go. He went to his cousin's house. Then he went to the girl mama's house because the niggas was waiting on him at his house. He had got jumped by some niggas, but it was about him beating that nigga up about that bad weed he got. Hey, Hood.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, listen. I just want to say this real quick. The reason you got to think about it.
Hold on, you're gonna jump in after Lee, Young. Hold on, Young.
All of that smut on that. That's why City Cuz came up there with that. You know, he did say that shit to nigga. Like, nigga, I heard you was this, nigga. What are you talking about with me? So listen, Big U put that motherfucking battery in City Cuz back. Yeah. And what happens is, what happens is, what doesn't happen? See, this is the thing. Dang. They know that City Cuz. You know, when it's beef with other sex, who they finna call? They already know who to get. They already know who to get. So what we finna do to get rid of Nip? We finna get this crash test dummy, this nigga that we know will do anything for any time. He don't give a fuck about shit. So we finna sacrifice this nigga as a collateral damage. We gonna use him as a shooter. He gonna get Nip out the way, and then he gonna have to face the consequences for that shit. They don't give a fuck about City Cuz. Big U was the one that wanted him out the way, and they used him as a crash test dummy to run that interference, get this nigga Nip out the way, and that's what happened, man.
Listen, Hood. Hey, and
let me contest. I put to contest that. I put to contest that after he talked, right? I put to contest that. I put to contest that after he make his statement.
Go ahead.
So I want to contest that.
One at a time.
I put to contest that. I put to contest that after that statement because I said it before he finished.
Right. Now, go ahead.
True story. All right. So he couldn't be too much of a snitch. You did all that. What Shitty Cuz can't be. Can't be too much of a fucking snitch. Can't be.
Bro, you
cowboy dapped them up. Cowboy dapped them up.
Hold on. Let him finish.
Oh my God, y'all missing my point.
We gotta let him finish. I'm gonna have to mute the phone. I have to mute it, y'all, if you ain't gonna let people finish. Let them finish and jump in.
So he can't be too much a snitch because Big U fucking with him, all that shit. You know, Big U still on high principle about shit like that. On very high principle. So he can't be too much of a snitch if you go to shitty cuz. And he can't be too much of a snitch if goddamn it, if Cowboy and Ren Palm dapped him up. You know what I'm saying? He was missing out of action too. Cause they're damn, where this nigga been at? So that nigga was gone, he was gone for a minute and nigga still dapped him up. And Nipsey said his paperwork, he need to check on paperwork. It was something over a fucking rumor. Rumor spreads on the streets. Rumors spreads on the streets. But that was gotta be a rumor of a fucking lie. To get him aggravated, to get him aggravated the way he was aggravated, because he paced like 3-4 times on Nip. It can't be too much of a snitch like that. Cause it's come on, man. If you talk about a snitch in their face, man, nigga punching your shit, or he gonna pistol whip you, or he gonna shoot you right then and there. Right. Ain't no pacing back and forth that shit.
Let me let them get in.
Ain't no pace.
Go ahead, y'all.
Let me add in real quick.
Damn, how you gonna cut me off? I was still talking.
King T, hold on. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, King.
I'm done, bro. Y'all not catching my point. But y'all go ahead.
We got your point.
Listen, man, we got a point. You got to give other people a chance to speak, bro. Now,
yeah,
you got to.
The problem,
it's so many people. We got to respect each other, man. We got to.
Yeah, but you keep making a point, brother. But you're not saying what you keep repeating the same thing about shaking the hands and it can't be a snitch. But you're not quantifying that statement. You're not telling us why it can't be a statement. You actually repeated the same thing we said, that it was a hood rumor. It was a hood rumor, and my man had made the point the hood rumor got started by Big U. I concur with that, and I say that the rumor was started. They came to the hood. They got the two blicks wherever they stopped, and they came up there on a phone call. They knew that he was up there. And that's why Shitty Cousin said he didn't come to kill everybody. He wanted them to drop them other murder charges because he knew exactly who he came to kill. Right? If they was all up there making fun of you, or they was all up there fucking with you, why you didn't come up there and spray it out and kill everybody? So Shitty Cousin said, you need to drop them other charges. I did kill Nipsey. And the reason he killed Nipsey is that the hood had spun up that he was a snitch. And somebody that was big enough to send the youngster, the hoodster, made the decision to send him.
That's right. Hey, man. That's facts. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me say one thing though, man. We gonna listen. We gonna speak and we gonna be respectful on this motherfucker. Yeah. God damn it, because I don't want people to be getting over talked and shit, and then it turn into an argument. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Let's be respectful one at a time and let everybody get that shit out. Because we ain't got nothing but time, God damn it. Hood got plenty of time to let everybody speak, God damn it. But y'all go ahead.
Much love. Hey, here's the thing. I paint you.
Hold on. Oh, go ahead, King. Louisville, come jump in after King T. Louisville.
Let me tell you something, right? They say Big Hood run the 60s, right? And if Big U has so much love for Nip, it's almost like that movie. You ever seen that Few Good Men? Where Jack Nicholson was like, I told him to keep his hands off him, everything else, and then Tom Cruise came back to him and said, so why did they touch him? Then after you told him not to, you know what I mean? So when Big U, if he was so much in love with Nip and had so much love for him and didn't want nothing to happen to him, everything else, the situation would have never got played out like that, because he would have been told everybody, hey man, that's our star right there. Keep your hands off him. You see what I'm saying? Right. The situation escalated to the point where a point no return. And I say this, right? Check this out.
Hold on, let Louisville get at the King T, and you come behind him. We gotta come on.
This from a cat, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm grown. You feel me? And I've been in, neighborhood situations, everything else. If you grow up with a man and he from your hood, bro, and you got disagreements, whatever the case is, you know what happens? You take that shit to the backyard and put them hands up. You feel me? For him to take it to that level and try to do him like he do the enemies and all that. You understand what I'm telling you? There's something wrong there. You know what I'm saying? Even if Nip told him, hey, bro, there's paperwork on you, go check on that, whatever the case is. And what Nip said was wrong, whatever the case was, you know what happens? Hey, bro, because you sat there and put a statement out there or said something that was foul, whatever the case was, Nip would have been in violation. He would have been DP. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
So there's ways to handle things. There's got to be law and order. Even in the hoods, there's law and order.
That's
right. You know what I'm telling you? Hold on. For city cuz to do that and step on that.
King T, pause real quick, and I agree with everything you saying, my brother. Let's give Louisville a chance because he ain't get a chance to speak yet. Go ahead, Louisville.
Yeah, I got something real small, man. An all right, I think it was Cater. Is Cater in there? What's that, Cater? Young
King,
man, I think that's
you talking about King T?
No, Cater. No, Cater is Cater.
No, Cater.
The young guy came here today, but they sound like him. But he was actually on a good point.
Right.
But I look at it like this.
Okay.
Lee. Hey, Lee. Big U right here. Big U got 2 in 1. He got 2 people at one time, dog.
That's right.
In that program, he's all about trying to keep the community and bring a lot of thugs. If you don't get down, you got to get down, right? So he took shit cutters out.
Yeah. And you know why? And that's an excellent point. Because you know why? And I want to go to a great point, Louisville. And you know why I want to go back real quick, my nigga? Because hood, nigga, you always said this from day one, nigga, when it was going down. Who made that motherfucking call? And we were it's Big U. It's Big U that made that call.
Come on now.
You put that hit down, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what Louisville just said? Louisville just made a great point. Because one other thing that Big U know too, he know that one day City Cuz could have domed his ass.
Come on now.
Let me get his ass out the way.
Come on now.
Let me get Nip out the way.
Set a dummy up. He tricked the dummy off the street. Go ahead, bro.
Let me say this.
Go ahead.
Big U even said that Nip and his crew, remember he made a video, he said, I'm Crenshaw.
Yeah.
Nip was Slauson. And that's his problem. Nip had too much juice.
Come on now.
Nip had too much juice in the hood. He wanted Nip to leave the hood and just extort the money. Nip didn't want to leave the hood. Nip was on the block when he wanted to be on the block. He popped up over there like he wanted to pop up. And Big U put the fire out and they sent the test to him.
But see, listen.
That's right.
The thing about it,
right.
Listen, y'all. The thing about it, right? It ain't too foreign fetched because you got to think about it. Think about back in the early 90s to 80s when a nigga was jealous of a nigga that was popping on the block. What he did, he got him off. This shit, we acting like this is something new to us, man. This is how this shit go. Because it's entertainers. That's, you know what I'm saying? This shit don't change. That's the one thing, Lee, I be trying to get everybody to see. It don't matter who it is, goddammit, when it comes to the streets. The streets don't love nobody, and we all know this shit,
right.
man. We all know this shit.
The streets is undefeated, my nigga.
Come on,
Hood, hey, let me tell you something else, nigga. Like you said, I want to bring that point you said years ago again. Like, who made that call?
Who made that
you
call?
know what? That's why, I don't fuck with Hassan Campbell. I definitely don't fuck with Rack 100. But you know what? That motherfucking phone call that he recorded with Rack 100 saying that shit about Big U, that's one thing about one thing about Rack 100. That nigga gonna talk a lot. He gonna talk himself.
He gonna talk himself to an early goddamn grave and keep on and let him.
But he always telling himself. But look, my point is though, the shit he said about Big U, everybody know that shit is true.
Come on now. Come on now.
And that's why I applaud Hassan Campbell for letting it be known, because he was talking about what Big U. Here's how a gang of other real niggas talk about Big U. Like he ain't shit. He never, ever fuck with Nipsey Hussle. That's why Hassan put that shit out there. Now, Lauren London ain't gonna say nothing about this shit, but they know motherfucking well that Big U probably pressed that play button like, we want 30% of that shit. And because Rock wasn't lying about that shit.
He said
Big U
it. He sure said it. He sure said it.
He was not. That's one thing he wasn't lying about.
So hold on, Lee. You just hit a key point. If he said all that shit, what would stop him from the other shit? You know what I'm saying? Like calling that, making that call. Goddamn it! What would stop? If Wack, his road dog, his homie, goddamn it, said
his son.
Come on, if Wax said this nigga asked for 30% from Lauren London, goddamn it, just imagine the shit that went on before Nipsey died, goddamn it. Until his death. Come on, man. Nipsey, hey, hold on, Lee. Nipsey said, I can't let these old niggas trick me off the motherfucking street, man. Is anybody paying attention? I can't let these niggas use these tricks. I hope they tricks don't fucking work on me. Is anybody listening, man? Come on, man.
And you got speak on that shit, Hood. And you gotta also remember when that nigga Black Sam stood up to Big U and was like, nigga, you ain't finna DP my little brother. We ain't going no motherfucking where, nigga. And Big U was furious about that shit because he figured like, oh, Black Sam finna just let us DP his brother. No, motherfuckers, y'all ain't finna DP my brother.
Come on, now. Black Sam a real one. Black Sam a real one. I'm gonna tell you like that.
Yeah.
And one thing, hey, listen, and one thing about a real one, they gonna move like a motherfucking real one, not how everybody else want him to move. You see, he moving how he want to move. You see that?
That's
shit.
Right.
That's how you know it's real.
That's right.
See what I'm saying?
That's right.
But go ahead. Somebody was trying to say something. Go ahead, bro. Yeah. But see, listen.
That's why he's moving around like that.
I wish I had. Hey, all of us wish we had a Black Sam on our team. Go ahead, Louisville.
So I'm saying, but you ain't gonna stay still now. You all over the goddamn place.
Come on,
you see what he's at? You know what I'm talking about? Well, like I said, man, any man that I call that is demonic has not that much time on this earth. He can plan, he can kill, he can have as much as riches as he wants, but he doesn't have that much time. Satan do not have that much time left amongst us.
Word up.
Word up. For real, man.
And that's why I always said, like, Hood, because I was trying to, you remember we used to be going back and forth on different things, but we always came to a common agreement, like, something ain't right with this shit. And nigga, and I had to think about it over the years. I thought about it, like, wait, who put this motherfucking play in motion?
That's real shit.
And listen, even some of my homies from 6 they know it, my nigga. They like, damn. Big U put that play in motion. He put the green light on that shit, my nigga. He green with that shit.
Hey, listen, and this ain't no call saying, street niggas and street people are better because we all from the streets. There ain't none of us come from Beverly Hills, goddamn it. But y'all, sometimes you got to use your street knowledge, goddamn it, to know what the fuck what's going on. Because it ain't too far-fetched for a motherfucker to throw hits out here, man. That shit ain't that shit is going on every motherfucking day. When you see these young niggas even throwing hits. Come on now. That shit ain't nothing far-fetched, man. It's not.
No, you talking facts, dude.
That's why they know they know shit because they know Shitty Cuz is a loose motherfucking cannon. That's why once he get down, because he's going to the penitentiary. He going, no question about it. They not letting him walk out that courthouse. He going to the penitentiary.
Come on now.
And that's why when they get to the penitentiary, he really gonna get stuck up real bad. He probably gonna get killed in there because you know what? It's the last thing that they want to come out because he can't say shit too much now unless he take that stand. He ain't getting on that stand. The last thing that they gonna want is for his ass to get in prison. Looking at football numbers, and he's gonna be like, "Listen, y'all, Big U was the one that called me and all this shit." Big U gonna get done in there.
He gonna silence him.
They gonna silence him. They
trying to silence that nigga now. They trying to silence that nigga now.
That's right, because the word gonna get back that all this shit points right back to Big U,
and he working with him. God damn it.
That's right.
God damn it.
Hey,
I'm just looking at y'all gotta think about it, Louis. Nah, you good. Listen, y'all gotta think about all the benefits motherfuckers got after Nip died. They weren't getting these benefits when Nip was living.
None of it.
Nothing. Nobody was getting shit. Nip was still trying to get that.
You couldn't buy a pair of motherfucking white socks on Crenshaw and Slauson when Nipsey was alive, nigga. That shit was not happening, bro. All that shit happened. Everybody came up after Nipsey lost his life. That's a fact. Big U was happy about that shit, bro. I don't know how that motherfucker sleep at night, but believe me, my nigga, he probably nervous in the motherfucker. Like, I can't wait to get some niggas to get their hands on shit. I ain't got to worry about it.
I'm going to tell you like this. If that was my brother my son, I be just like Sam, dog. Y'all wouldn't know what the fuck gonna go on, boy. For real, boy. I will be that nigga, that one-man army. I ain't talking to nobody, because somebody gonna fall, goddammit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. A bitch gonna motherfucking fall. And ain't nobody need to know my next move. Nobody don't need to see me in the courtroom. Just let that nigga ass get out. Goddammit, a bitch gonna fall, boy. I swear to God. Because the courtroom situation, right? And I feel where you coming from, Lee. Because if I would have talked to any nigga on the street, the first thing they would say is what Lee saying. God damn it, I would have been in that courtroom just to jump across that motherfucker to whoop his motherfucking ass, boy. Soon the goddamn bed would have turned his head, boy, I was on his ass. But in real life, you know what I'm saying? I respect his decision. Don't go to that motherfucker. You don't need to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you already know you want to kill this nigga, allegedly.
Exactly, Hood. Exactly.
You want to really fuck this nigga up. But like I said again, King T, you know just like I know, if we would step to any nigga that in the street, regular nigga, they just like us, what the fuck they would say? The same shit Lee said. Boy, I would go to, I'm going. But Sam got to think in
nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. He got a lot of shit.
We got to be careful to say that what the family should do. You know what I'm telling you? Like let that family do what they do, whatever the case is, and let them make their own decisions in life, whatever the case is, especially when it deals with their family member. You know what I mean? We just sitting on a tube right now and talking like this, whatever the case is. And sometimes, you know, when I hear it and you know what I mean, and I got ties to that, you know what I mean, I'm saying to myself, bro, like sometimes we gotta slow down a little bit, you know what I mean? Because that's not y'all family that's going through that. You know what I mean? Let that family that make them decisions, whatever the case is, and respect that, whatever the case is, and let that be what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be in that motherfucker.
Nobody want to be in that. Nobody want to be.
I want to go out. Hey, listen, shit, Hood ain't got nothing to lose. Goddamn it, shit. I want to go in that motherfucker. I direct cross at his motherfucking ass. But what that is? A day in jail in L.A. That's it. A day in jail. 2 days. Fuck that. I do them 2 days like a motherfucker, boy. For real. Direct cross at his motherfucking ass. Soon as the belly turn his goddamn head, which it ain't gonna do no good. Because what's coming to him is gonna come. And that's the thing, man. I've been looking at a lot of shit lately, man. And one thing we gotta understand, we are our downfall. We are our worst fucking enemies, man. We are our worst enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta look at that shit like that. When it comes down to this situation, man, you gotta put that cap back on. You know who did it? We did this shit. God damn it. One of us, god damn it. We are our own worst fucking enemy. Like I told y'all before, Ku Klux Klan goddamn motherfucking outfit. Them bitches got dust on it right now. Them motherfuckers ain't coming out. They sitting back watching the news, eating popcorn because we are doing this shit to ourselves, and this shit continues on, and it keep going on, and everybody got shooters and shit now, but the shooters ain't protecting shit. The shooters ain't protecting the motherfucking thing, man. The shooter is not protecting shit, man. I don't want to hear a nigga talk about no shooters no more because your shooters ain't protecting shit. Everybody is falling out here. Innocent people. You see what I'm saying? And how y'all feel about this? I think they should make a law on the ban all the motherfucking artillery goddamn guns. What y'all think? Cause goddamn it, if a nigga come at me, goddamn it, I want to be able to just pull out my shit and bust. I ain't worrying about no goddamn 50 shots coming at me at one time. How y'all feel about that?
Man, we gotta. Here's the thing, right? This is the only country in the world that are we got more. Put it this way, we got more guns in this country than we got people. You understand what I'm telling you? There's like 400 million. What do you call it? But see, but I believe, especially how black folks is, right? They never wanted us to own guns ever, because they know we're gonna sit there and, you know, defend ourselves and protect ourselves. You see what I'm saying? You. So it's like a two-handed sword right now. So it's like on one hand you say to yourself, yeah, the motherfucking shit is an epidemic where we got school shootings and grandmas getting killed in supermarkets and everything else. Then on the other hand, it's like if you take that away, then black folks is gonna be where we was at back in the day when them white folks used to come through and burn them towns down. You know, just like they did Tulsa and everything else, the Black Wall Street. Then you say to yourself, like, do you really want the limitations? You feel me? Our thing is like this. We just got to be a little more aware of our neighborhoods, everything else. So when we see a silly ass dude come out the motherfucking car with camouflage on and everything else, yeah, somebody needs to handle business. You know what I mean? Before he walk his ass in that motherfucking supermarket, whatever the case is. That's what I'm on with it.
We not
right now. No, we that's the thing. We see if you know that the law ain't gonna protect you, right? That means you got to protect yourself. That means you got to get ready to go. That means you got to be trained to go. You feel what I'm saying? So we got to be aware of our surroundings, everything else, because these people ain't coming for the hood nigga in the streets, the one that's sitting up here carrying the sticks and the drums and everything else. They come for grandmas and elementary schools and churches and this, that, everything else. They're sending a message out to let us know, like fuck y'all. We're gonna sit there and kill your most vulnerable people because y'all can't do shit about it. You understand what I'm telling you?
And all it takes for them. Go ahead, bro. Who we got on the line?
No, this is me. This is Lee.
Oh, you came back. Oh, okay. Damn, I didn't even know the goddamn phone hung up. Shit. Go ahead, Lee.
No, but you know what? And they making great points right there, because I guarantee you, bro, if that had been some it would unfortunately, rest in peace to those kids that lost their life in that school. But if that had been an African American man in there with an AR-15, and they would have been like, yo, we going in here right now. They sitting out there waiting. They waiting for backup. They trying to get supervisors on the line. Man, they knew that was a Latino dude. The same way they walked, he killed himself. He killed himself. The same way they let that white boy walk out of there and shot them people in that grocery store. Man, you ain't supposed to walk out no mass shooting like that when you got SWAT and sharpshooters all around. They should have killed his ass too.
But here's the thing you gotta understand though, Femi. You should know this.
Was the nigga and the killer part was the white boy that killed the people in the church. They took that nigga to Burger King after he killed them people.
Exactly.
They took that white boy to Burger King, homie.
So what's that tell you though? So what's that tell you, Femi? That tells you the police ain't never been your friend. You understand what I'm telling you? They got them racists in the county jails, the COs. They got the motherfuckers running around the streets, whatever the case was. They got a badge on them. They got a gun on their hip, everything else. They got a license to kill. You understand what I'm telling you?
That's right.
See, the difference was now all of a sudden we got body cameras and thank God, you know what I mean, people getting caught doing some dumb shit like Walter Scott when he stood up here running off. The cops out there shot him in the back. You know what I mean? Let's review the things that we've been through as a people. You feel me? I had a conversation the other day with a dude, and he was like, yeah, you know, if people stop resisting. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? 99.9% of the people that sat there and getting killed are complying with the police officers. They still getting shot and killed. You feel what I'm saying? Philando could still told the cop, hey, I got a concealed weapons permit. I got my thing on me. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
He went to go reach for his wallet. The man shot him from outside the car while his girlfriend is filming and shit. So what I'm trying to tell you is like this. Well, we always been in the what do you call it, in the back end of things. You feel me? As black people. You know what I'm saying? When them white boys go in jail and everything else, them COs look after them because they see that they got that white supremacy shit in them. You feel me? So once we understand that and say to ourselves, these police ain't gonna protect us, so that means we gotta protect ourselves. That means we gotta be smart as a people and say, hey, look, for us to sit up and keep battling each other from street corner to street corner, we gotta make sure we're more unified. So we can make sure that we lock down our areas, everything else, and ain't no funny shit like that happening. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. The dude that sat there did the little kid that sat there and did that shit in the supermarket in Buffalo, New York, God rest in people's soul. You understand what I'm telling you? Grandmas and all. The oldest lady was 86 years old. She lived all her life, you know what I mean, in America, right? And all of a sudden, she loses her life to an 18-year-old motherfucker white supremacist. Like we can't even die peacefully. So that's crazy. And let me tell you something. The dude had, not only did he have that supermarket scoped out, he had an elementary school, predominantly black school, and another church scoped out. So just like you see Uvalde and everything else in Texas, he was coming for the. He thought he was gonna go from the supermarket. He thought he was gonna go to the church. He was trying to shoot up as much shit he could. And then the locality is, as soon as he came outside and put the police on him, right? If it was a black man coming out there with camouflage on, everything else, and shot the supermarket up, and he comes outside instead of gunning his bitch ass down, he tried to kill himself. We're gonna talk him down. Talk him down for what? You know what I mean? Send his ass to meet his motherfucker, maker, everything else. Send his bitch ass to hell.
But you also gotta, rest in peace, everybody. But I also gotta salute that security guard, because you remember that security guard got off on that nigga. But the good thing, that white boy was smart. He had that motherfucking level 3 Kevlar vest on, and them little 9mm bullets that security guard was shooting, them shits was bouncing off of him like Tic Tacs, my nigga, with that vest on. It wasn't nothing.
That's what Hood asking you. That's what his first statement was. He said, do we want to sit there and ban these things? Because most average person only carry that thing on their hip if it's legal for them to have it, or regardless they don't have, you know what I mean? It's not legal. You understand what I'm telling you? Most people ain't walking around with no ARs, this, that, everything else. But now make you believe, bro, to be honest with you, bro, you might want to put on your backpack, everything else, have that folding stock, everything else, and put that shit in your backpack and keep it moving. So when that shit do come back, whatever the case is, you know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? It's this stuff right here, bro. Like you said, Dylan Roof, and then this dude, this shit ain't stopping.
No,
the more their numbers go down, the more let me tell you something. The abortion situation, everything else, they talk about they trying to save lives, everything else. They trying to save their lives because their numbers are going down.
That gentrification shit is real. And that's why we seeing these attacks in the black communities, goddammit. This motherfucker, it wasn't no mystery. This motherfucker rolled over there, went to a black grocery store and started shooting the fuck up people, man. Come on, man. They want the motherfucking houses. The old people, the ones that goddamn own them.
Here's the thing, right? If they really want that war, why don't they just tell some of the niggas in the hood, hey man, you know what I mean? Y'all strap up, we strap up, let's get it in. They don't want that because they ain't never seen battle like what we've been through. We've been through wars. We've been through wars all our life. We've been through wars all our life. So you tell me if I'm gonna turn my attention and a skinhead, let me go ahead and let me rock that skinhead out real quick. That's what this is about. But see, the sad thing, let me finish this real quick, right? The sad thing is most of us, especially black men, right, and black women, we learn the rule of how to sit there and unite and be together, whatever the case is, in the prison system. You know what I mean? We don't show that shit out here, but as soon as niggas get locked down and everything's segregated out, bro, you learn
the same shit. Nigga, be your enemy again.
To be honest with you, some of them cats that did real biz, bro, they're not trying to sit there and cause no harm to their people because a lot of them sat there and changed their ways and they're not on that black on black killing no more. You know, because they know that because what they done did, that's what they in for, and they have to see a person that was wearing black. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100, family. I was on that. You know what I mean? And I had to pull back from that.
We all was. But go ahead.
And I had to pull back from that.
Hold on, KT. Let me want to talk to you.
Let me swoop back on the topic real quick, though. Real quick, the topic is great. What we talking about? But let me swoop back on the topic real quick.
Ahead, bro.
Let me tell you. You know the reason why Eric Holder got sliced like that, my nigga, is because nigga, like you said, Hood, Afghanistan was talking about it. Nigga, allegedly, this is quotation mark. This is a high profile case. So you telling me after a couple of weeks, all of a sudden, okay, we got any good day, we might have like 4, 5, 6, 7 COs in there getting niggas in the tank that's appearing, doing all this. They know Eric Holder is PC. They know he PC. So all of a sudden, yesterday, it's probably, that's why the call came in. Them deputies knew that shit. Like we talk about these white boys and this shit. Them deputies knew like today, this nigga finna get stuck up. They knew that shit. Yeah. They knew that shit, bro, because they in protocol with this motherfucker. Because they know he coming in there. This nigga Eric Holder, this Nipsey Hussle case. All of a sudden, it was probably like 2 or 3 niggas. Was like break. All of a sudden, 2 or 3 niggas ran up on that nigga and started slicing him real quick. They ran up on City. They ran up on City Cuz and started slicing him real quick. Then they broke all that shit up or whatever. But man, them deputies had to turn the left out of that shit. Go down for about 15, 30 seconds.
Me and you know both. Lee, me and you know both how this shit go. Me and you know both how this shit ain't that easy to get to a motherfucker. But we got somebody new on. Hold on, Lee. We got somebody new on the line with us. What's going on?
This is California.
California. Oh, Faye, what's going on with you? My sister.
Oh yeah, I saw
that. And we got Jay. We got on the phone too. But go ahead, Faye.
I saw court, but you gotta remember.
Take us off the speaker so we can hear you good, baby. Going in and out.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you good now.
Okay. The Bible, this Bible speaking.
You still going in and out. You still going in and out, Faye.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
And you gonna get yours. And the word karma, but I believe in karma. What goes around comes around.
That's right.
He took a good man. He took a good man's life.
He did.
And he gonna get. He got more coming.
He got more coming. More than that. This is just the beginning.
I don't want to see him dead, though.
I want him to live. I want him to live. I don't need him resting in peace. I need him to live, and I want to know every day he in that goddamn cell suffering, looking at them goddamn walls. I don't want him to die. Dying is too easy, man. Y'all gotta understand that. When these niggas go back, if he do get left out, man, come on, man. I hope he get the time. I hope that nigga sitting there every day and gotta think about what the fuck he did. Straight the fuck up, man. JP, what's good?
You different than me, Hood. You different than me, bro. You know what I mean? As a person looking at it, if that's your family member, I don't think you want that man to live. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If that was your family member, everything else, bro, you wouldn't want that man to live at all. I don't give, you know what I mean? Hey, slow death, quick death, you know what I mean? Sudden death, heart attack, get hit by a bus. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? When people like that run around the streets and everything else and do them things, bro, sometimes you gotta eradicate evil.
King T, I agree with what you saying. But with me, I'm like this here. Whatever way they gonna punish this nigga, but if it's gonna be this nigga sitting, just think about it, King T. Take all that shit away from everything, right? And think of you been to jail before, right? Prison, jail, whatever. Okay, so you remember them days sitting in that motherfucking can't get out to the outside world, motherfuckers out on the street, they ain't putting nothing on your book, motherfuckers done turned on you, nigga. That shit, you would rather be dead. Every nigga that was in jail would rather be dead. Man, fuck this shit. Niggas in there punching the wall.
You talking facts, but I'm talking about that.
That shit. I want that nigga to hurt. I want him to hurt. I want that nigga to sit in that motherfucker every fucking day. You ain't gonna get up out of here that easy, motherfucker. You ain't gonna get up out of here. But like you said, King T, you right, King T. You 100% right.
If you gotta go through anniversary of your family member that's passed away and that person's still living, and every time you look at it and say, hey, my family member gone, but why this man still here? You understand what I'm telling you? Those are the thoughts that really happen in a family's head.
And that's a street way of looking at it. You know, that's how we gonna look at it. That nigga gotta go. But listen, I always tell a nigga like this. Motherfucker do something to me or any of my family members, bitch, I don't give a fuck. All that other shit. We in a race now between me and the goddamn police. Hopefully they get you before I do. This is what I ask God. Please don't let me have to kill this nigga. Let them get him up because I don't want a sorry ass nigga blood on my hand. Now I'm fucked up by this sorry ass nigga that didn't mean shit to the world. Now you took a good nigga. Now you took a good nigga again because I done went and got you for taking another good nigga. Now that's two good niggas gone. Two good niggas gone.
You see,
come on now.
And that's what makes me come back to my point with Big U. Big U is like, man, I'm about to throw this nigga away anyway. You go ahead on it. I'm gonna give you the green light to do that shit to me. He a throw away. He a super crash test dummy. A super crash test dummy, homie. Plastic and all, for real though. And that's why Big U was like, this nigga is disposable waste. I'm going to use him to get rid of them, and I'm gonna get rid of both of them niggas in one fell swoop. That's all. That's the play.
Lee, we see this in the hood all the time. We know this. Like, you goddamn, they were saying about Boosie. He had the little nigga, Mario Mike or whatever. This goes on in the hood. There is niggas around would take your life. This is no mystery. This niggas around right now would take your life for $500, man. Yeah, for $500, nigga. Hey, listen, no lie. I know a nigga got killed for a dime. For a dime.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it happens.
Didn't pay the man his money and he killed them, nigga. About $10 nigga. So this shit ain't
you talking facts.
For real. It's a hungry nigga out there that goddamn stomach is touching his back. And if you pull up on that motherfucker right now, he is whatever, bro. Who you got? What? He trying to eat.
You know what it is? Well, that, and you know, sometimes when you a kid like that, you impressionable. So when you got older people, right?
Yeah,
when I was a kid, and I thank God I had real older homeboys, you know what I mean, OGs in them that sat there and trained me and laced my laces up. You know what I'm telling you? There was no filter to this shit. They didn't have to sit there and hand me something and say, go put in work or whatever the case is, or go get put on. You have to want it for you to be from where I'm from. You understand what I'm telling you? You can't just walk off the street and pretend like you made for this shit and you a Green Beret and all that. Nah. You gonna have to know that you a soldier for real. You know what I'm saying? And that call was made on your own. See, the difference is, right, you know what I mean? Like, what I see now is, you know, just like how you said, right, you know what I mean, being locked up in prison, everything else, right? You know what I mean? Big U been locked down, right? See, Big U playing prison games. You feel me? So instead of him doing something to Nip and showing the world that he got some animosity towards Nip and everything else, whatever the case is, if he didn't put that battery pack in that boy's back, right? You know what I mean? He sat there, sent somebody or put the thing out there to let that situation happen like it happened. That's why I told you about that few good men. You feel me? Right. Like how that is. If you so much of a shot caller, whatever the case was, and you really love that man, and you say, hey man, I respect him, what he doing with his music thing, he taking care of his family. Hey, hands off. Matter of fact, we gotta protect him at all costs. Not only do they not protect him at all costs, they had somebody from his own hood do that. But the dummy is that nigga shitty cuz. If he felt like that nigga Nip disrespecting him, everything else, bro, take it to the backyard and catch that fade. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna grow up with somebody that just you seen as a kid?
But that wasn't
Hold on, everybody. Let King T finish, and I got two new people just came in, JP, and who else on the line?
Salute.
How you?
Oh, we got Miss Renee on the line too. We got
What
JP
up,
and
Miss
Miss Renee.
Renee?
So King T, go ahead and finish. Let JP and then
me-
Miss Renee jump in, because JP been waiting for a long time too, y'all.
For sure. Hey, and I respect every last one of y'all. You know what I mean? It's a great conversation. You know what I mean? To finish off this conversation over here with this right there, though, is when you got a situation with that man that sat there and did that, and he grew up with that man all his life, and he's from that same. Now we ain't talking about the same block. We talk about the same neighborhood, the same people that you know what I'm saying, that you in the trenches with. And for you to do him like that, you know what I mean, without first thinking to yourself, hey man, there's different ways to handle this. Bro, he's a dummy. You know what I mean? If he thought Nip disrespected him, everything else, he could have sat there and said, hey man, I'm hearing things. These people telling me this. He should have figured out the source to make sure that what he was hearing and whatever's going on and what he's being said about him, everything else, where it's coming from. Don't blame the person that sit up here saying something to you, but say, hey, there's paperwork on you. Yeah, but listen though. People say there's paperwork on you.
He had to follow the order, though. Kitty Cuss had to follow that.
Hold on, real quick. Let me hold on. King T, hold that thought real quick, bro, please.
Yeah, for sure.
JP, go ahead, JP.
Yeah. I guess I got 2 points now, because he just mentioned that about Shitty. Like I said the other day, man, the whole thing with Shitty is way deeper than y'all really realizing. But I'm gonna get into that in a second. But I was trying to talk about what dude said earlier about the snitching with Shitty, right? Bruh, y'all gotta put 2 and 2 together, bro. Why you think Shitty was missing? Shitty ain't been around the neighborhood for how long? He was where, in Long Beach, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. That's right.
All right. So
sometime I'm gonna have to mute this when everybody go to talking in the background. I'm gonna have to mute them out, so you might not hear nobody. So just keep talking.
Yeah. So Shitty from the neighborhood. All of a sudden, Shitty's missing from the neighborhood for who knows how long, because they ain't seen that dude in who knows how long, right? Again, if you listen to the information from the trial, when they pulled up Shitty's record, he got a clean ass rap sheet. Like he only got like one charge on his rap sheet. Yeah. And for somebody that did all that dirt in the hood, that dropped that many bodies, that ain't got nothing on his rap sheet, come on now.
But see, come on now. Listen.
Come on now.
Hold on, King T. What he said, listen, what he said could be true. But you, me, Lee, and everybody on the phone know that's the easiest flunky. A nigga that never did nothing. He got to prove something now.
That's right.
That's the easiest flunky.
No, but that's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying that he did all that dirt. My point is that whole thing about snitching, dog. Nipsey wasn't no fool, dog. He's not no like simple ass nigga. Like he ain't gonna just he ain't gonna just take a rumor and just be like, oh yeah, nah, bro. Shitty, Nip be his ear be to the street.
I don't believe the conversation. I'm with you. I don't believe the conversation ever happened. I don't believe that shit ever happened.
I'm saying about Nip suspecting. My thing is if Nip actually suspected that Shitty was snitching, it wasn't no off on a simple rumor. Like Nip would have done checked his bases. He would have made sure like there's something to it. He ain't gonna just bring that up if there was nothing to it.
How about if somebody you trusted? How about if somebody listen? How about if somebody you trusted tell you?
The sister got a question.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it would have had to be somebody. Like exactly, it would have been from some good sources.
Hold on, bro. JP, hold up for 1 second. Let her ask a question. I'm gonna let Miss Renee get in here too, y'all. We gotta everybody gotta be respectful. Gotta get everybody in here. Go ahead, my sister.
We have all of technology. All of technology. We don't hear no voices. Nobody's talking. They can zoom in on your conversation at your job. The cameras ain't zooming in on the conversation. Somebody is hiding information.
Yeah, I think a lot of shit
hide this stuff. Yeah, I agree. They hide this stuff.
Miss Renee, go ahead. Miss Renee, I want you to come in right after Faye. Go ahead, Faye.
No, I was just saying is that a lot of stuff is hidden, but Cowboy claimed he heard him talk about the paperwork, but he heard nothing else.
That's right.
What you heard about the paperwork? Well, why don't you leave inside? You just supposed to be lawyers. You shouldn't have left the side.
Come on now.
Right here. And you know, I'm gonna
if you knew, come on, you right. She right, y'all.
Listen,
he shouldn't have left his side. If you suspect that if this nigga right here, and you seen him, and you the first nigga to see him, and you know what how he get down, you weren't supposed to leave Nipsey's side. But I'm gonna let Miss.
But if you're a coward, though, you're gonna leave that man's side, though. Yeah. You feel me, Hood? If you're a coward, you're gonna leave that man's side when you know that dude's a thumper. When you know that dude's a thumper, and you know they got a little problem, everything else. You ain't never seen that picture when somebody over said, "Oh yeah, let me go ahead and go back in that bar and have another drink real quick." They know what's about to happen. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people instincts, they get them to the point that they don't want to be that person to sit there and point some shit out. But knowing that something like that might happen, whatever the case was, instead of Cowboy being a real motherfucker, this is what he got to live with. Instead of him being real and say to Nip, "Hey man, Nip, let's go ahead and go inside," whatever the case was. Matter of fact, shitty, why don't you go ahead and go ahead and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna diffuse this real quick. And for me to walk into the store and I'm worried about some food. And this man's still outside, whatever the case is, and this man just had a conversation like that with that man. Come on, man.
Shit. Yeah, that's
first of all, if you're a hood nigga, whatever the case is, you're a coward. Here's another thing I got for y'all, right? This is the second point I got for the man that sat there and said that certain things happen in the streets and people get away with it. Shit happens, family. People really get dumped on, whatever the case is, and people really get away with that shit. You know what I mean? I'm sorry to tell you, this ain't fairy tales out here. Not every murder in this motherfucker gets solved, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Thank God there was a camera and everything else. So you tell me, and I got a question for all y'all. You tell me, did that look like how Shitty did that? That was his first time doing things?
Yeah. Hey, hold on.
Y'all not real. Y'all not made for my firm.
Hold on. Let me let Miss Renee get in here because she's been waiting patiently. But yeah, good point. Go ahead.
That's a question I need you to think about.
Go ahead,
Miss Renee. You know, I was just saying, Renee. It's just Renee. You know how we do. But I want to tap in on a lot of different points that I heard. Hi, everybody.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm all right. Let's just start with Eric Holder. Just if we want to just go hood for a second.
Y'all let us speak now.
Anybody in any hood USA, when you see an Eric Holder type come up, we watch that type. Anybody does that. He looks shady. If he's walking down the street, oh, there he go. You getting out your car at a gas station, oh, there he go. He's the type we're gonna watch anyway. So when we go back to the beginning with isn't he? He said he has that look. You're gonna watch him. Pull your kids away from him, hold your purse tight, lock your doors. That's just from a hood perspective. So Cowboy, on that alone, outside of knowing him for other things, why didn't you watch him? They should have been watching him anyway. And then when Nipsey alerted them and said, "Hey, is that shitty?" Cuz everybody's alarm should have gone off. Just from a hood perspective.
Yeah. Exactly, sis.
Everybody should have been watching him. Yeah. Period.
And Cowboy
he was up there to do no good, huh?
No, I was saying Cowboy the first one to see him. But go ahead.
Cowboy saw him when we started off from the beginning. Cowboy looked dead at him when he ran out that door.
Yeah.
He looked dead at Eric Holder. Shitty cuz. They looked dead at him.
And one day in the burger place together? Before this? Come on now.
Right before. And then within seconds, as soon as you leave his side, he comes in and what? Assassinate him from that same side. They left that side open. I don't think this was just hood. I don't think this was just true. They came through hood methods, yeah. But I think there's a lot more because Ernest asking on Nipsey Hussle was more than just hood. But I want to go into that court for a second. The reason why I called in is because a lot of things that I'm hearing when I watch it, that I'm hearing from the prosecutors and the defense, it sounds like the fix is being real, just from my perspective, my analysis.
Right.
when I kept hearing, first of all, let's start with the prosecutor. They're presenting Ernest acted on Nipsey Hussle because he was Ernest before he was Nipsey. If you all listen to the prosecutor and you listen to the defense, they're primarily only addressing Nipsey by Nipsey. They're not saying Ernest acted on.
That's crazy.
I noticed that.
That's a good point.
That's crazy.
Great point.
But with Eric Holder, they're not using Shitty Cuz because that creates a different imagery about him.
That's right.
So they're making Shitty Cuz human, and they're dehumanizing Nipsey. They're tearing Nipsey down in that court, and that's coming from the prosecutor and the defense. So the prosecutor has to prosecute this. If you're an intentional prosecuting this, you sound like you're just doing a training session. You're there to have more tone in your voice. Your body language is supposed to present different because jurors pick up on all of those cues. Everybody gets trained to do that when you're prosecuting, and there's certain things you don't do when you're defending. So looking at it from a critical eye, he's not applying those tactics. Those are just basic tactics. He's not. Another thing, you're trying to prosecute this. So you would emphasize the positives in Ernest Astrodome, not as gang culture, not as gang activity. You wouldn't even show that. But if you showed that, you would show it from a point that this is where he was, and upon his death, this is where he is. He's not doing that. Another thing, if we want to talk about snitching, let's just get there for a second, right? So they're saying, oh, Eric Holder, the name that they're using, he was pissed off because they were talking about snitching. Well, okay, I'm a business owner. I'm pissed too because your raggedy behind is up here at my store. You bring us up this confusion to me. Ernest Astrodome wasn't in the hood bothering Shitty Cuz. Shitty Cuz is up in front of the store. So if we want to create an imagery, okay, let's say Nipsey was mad by him being up there. Nipsey, as they're saying in court, didn't go get any guns. He didn't go around in nobody's car. He didn't get on the phone and call nobody to go hurt him. So he needs to emphasize the positive in Ernest Astrodome. He's not doing that. He keeps talking about him like a gang member. He was more than that.
Can I address
that? I know why he's going.
Hold on, y'all. She gonna let y'all.
So now I want to get into the defense. Okay. Now we want to talk about some things in the court. This is what I also find. So I'm gonna go from back to front and front to back. Okay, we at the back part. When I was listening to the defense attorney keep saying, "Oh, this is a heat of passion," as I said before, I pay attention to words. So I said, why does he keep doing that? So let me look up the law on voluntary manslaughter because I want to see the other charges that could be brought forward. Any of you out there, if you look up voluntary manslaughter, you will see the phrase heat of passion. That's in the law. Look it up. Voluntary manslaughter. I was like, wow. But guess what else is in this law? It has to have a quarrel. A quarrel would have to occur. I said, oh, how interesting. So you mean to tell me Shitty Cuz, Eric Holder can match the law specifically? What else caught my attention? If they were to get instructions that it's a possibility he does a plea deal and he gets some time under voluntary voluntary manslaughter under the law, he could get 3 years, 6 years, or 11 years. Yeah. So I asked everybody, how many years has he been in there already?
Yeah, they're going to take that time served off. They're going to do that.
So that's my point. So in order to do that, Charles, this is another point. What the prosecutor has to prove is they're going according to the kill zone theory. The kill zone theory covers first-degree murder. It covers premeditated murder. So what the prosecutor is going to have to prove is that Eric Holder, Shitty Cuz, went in there and had the intent to kill Ernest Astrodome, Nipsey Hussle, and also has a premeditated attempt to kill Cherry and Sherman. The defense asked the prosecutor early on to drop, based on you coming with this kill zone theory, based on you coming here with this premeditation, you're going to have to prove that he meant to kill all three of them. Will you drop these other two?
That's true.
Yeah, let me add something to your question, sis.
But let me just say this. So now the prosecution is going to have to prove is that Shitty Cuz premeditated the death of Ernest and that he premeditated to try to kill the other two. Another thing, when Shitty Cuz first got in there, He pleaded not guilty. But they haven't told us when he changed his plea. I mean, when he changed his agreement to the law. So first you told us, I'm not guilty of this. Now you're saying, you know what? I am guilty of this. I just did it.
He never admitted that, sis. There wouldn't be no trial.
But let me just say one quick thing. Well, I just want to tell her one quick thing because she's making some excellent points as she's speaking on the name disparities and how they're using Nipsey Hussle and how they're not using Eric Holder as Shitty Cuz, because you know what, Hood, like you said years ago, because what they doing is they portraying this shit to the jury as just some gang bang shit. That's exactly what it is. They going at that gang angle. They going at that gang angle to desensitize that jury to like, this is just some gang bang shit, y'all. Y'all about to see some gang bang shit.
That was they would have called him Thundercat.
Yeah.
If that was the case, they would have called him Thundercat. They ain't call him Thundercat. They call him Nipsey.
But the reason why I'm saying it though,
Go ahead.
You got it.
The reason why I say that is because that surely would be a tactic of the defense. But the problem is, why is that a tactic of the prosecutor?
But you remember, they're not trying to prove. They're not trying to prove murder no more. They're just trying to prove the degree. Is it a manslaughter?
This is the reason why.
You know why? Here's the thing, sis. This is why it's first degree murder. Okay. No, you know why it's not going to be involuntary manslaughter like you talking about? When you read them law books, right? One thing you learn, especially when you've been through some shit, is involuntary means that you didn't mean it to happen. You just had a disagreement with somebody and things happened the way it happened. His situation didn't happen like that. He had conversation. Even Cowboy said that it wasn't in bad feelings. They were shaking hands and everything else, right? That man left, came back 9 minutes later to do that shit.
And that's my point.
Anybody's right mind to tell you. No,
y'all on the same page.
Anybody's right mind.
Trying to make the same point.
It's premeditated because he left. He had a chance to leave. And when you come back,
right?
That's what it is.
Hey, King T, let her finish real quick, bro.
For sure.
Go ahead, Renee.
And the reason why I'm saying that, I want people to pay attention to the prosecutor. The prosecutor is supposed to be prosecuted. They have the burden of proving this to the jury. But if they're not trying to prove it in the manner in which we're saying, the prosecutor sounds to me more like the defense attorney. Like there's a protection going over Shitty Cuz, which shouldn't happen.
That's crazy.
They both working together. That prosecution and that defense, they low key working together.
That's what I'm trying to get to everybody.
There it is. They working together.
And these are the tactics that are being, this is for me, these are the tactics that are being used inside that courtroom, just from my analysis. That's crazy. Why I'm bringing that forward, because I'm not hearing this. I said, wait a minute. Looking at this prosecutor, even from the beginning, but all of this started from where we are now. We were at the beginning when they solidified it by having that grand jury testimony.
That's why they're coming back. That's why immediately when the trial started, that's why you know they was working together, because like you said, Shorty, that's a great point you said. You was like, the nigga pled not guilty, but when they got to court and shit started rolling, the defense attorney immediately came out in the opening statements like, my client shot and killed Nipsey Hussle. They said that shit, so you know that the prosecution already told them. So look, this is what we finna do. We already know. You ain't got to prove to us that that he didn't do it. He like, my client, he killed him. So that already takes a little bit of the burden off their prosecution to try to prove the murder, because they know like my client did shoot and kill Nipsey Hussle. So they're definitely working together on this. And by that tone, the prosecution's gonna be like, you know what? They don't give a fuck about Nipsey. They trying to put Eric Holder away, but at the same time, they gonna put a little bit of smut on Nipsey's name, like he was some shit too. You know what I mean? Like they gonna do that, man, because they working together.
That's what I'm trying to get. And what this can lead up to is, I don't know if it is everybody, but it could easily lead up to a plea deal. Another thing, right. We're going to also have to pay attention to the instruction that the judge gives the jury. If the judge says to that jury, the evidence has to show that Eric Holder, although we say Shitty Cuz, but that Eric Holder premeditated to kill Nipsey and Kerry Latham and Sherman, he's going to have to prove that the evidence is going to have to show that he premeditated to kill all three. Now, what do we think?
They're separate.
So what they can say, and if they do, and another thing, this is in the law too, everybody. If indeed, because I'm gonna have to go, I got to get back to work. But if indeed they do convict him on that and say, hey, we say it's premeditated, they can appeal. The appeal court can look back at the evidence and say, hey, this is not applicable under the law. The jury got it wrong. You set him free, and he will get out and be walking down Crenshaw somewhere. So I want you all to pay attention to that. There's a lot of manipulation going on inside of that court. And I could also talk from the hood perspective too any day y'all want to. I just wanted to throw that in.
That's right.
But I do have to go back to work, Mr. Hood.
That's
I just wanted to throw that in there.
We appreciate you. That's right.
Okay.
Appreciate Renee.
So y'all take care now.
Y'all show us some love in that goddamn chat right now, goddamn it. Go ahead.
Hood, she got to remember.
Hey, King, hold on, JP. JP, hold on 1 second. You finna talk right now. Who we got on the line with somebody else came in?
I'm G-Mac, this Texas.
Okay, Texas. Hold on, Texas one. Go ahead, JP.
Yeah. Nah. She got to remember that these are three separate charges, bro. Like, she acting like it's all one or nothing. Like, nah, he could get off on them other two and still get convicted on the murder one with Nipsey. So that's, I don't know what she talking about there.
But can they get whatever Aaron Holder,
right,
for attempted murder because he shot?
But he ain't showing up. Carry them ain't showing up. They saying they don't know nothing. You see what I'm saying?
They don't care about that. He gonna get off on them.
When you ain't got no victim, shit, half of them cases just go, they throw them bitches out. Straight up.
Yeah, he gonna get off on them too. He gonna get off on them too.
And he's in a wheelchair.
Can I ask Kerry is a train wreck anyway. Kerry is a train wreck anyway, man. They don't need his dumb ass up there saying nothing. He's a fool.
I'm telling you.
I heard his testimony, and it's a bunch of bullshit too.
Exactly.
He know what he's doing. He know what the fuck he's doing. We got a new caller. What's good with you?
Hey, how y'all doing? How everybody doing?
We doing all right. All right. Complain. What's good with you?
I was listening a little earlier because I was driving.
Y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was driving, so I was listening. I'm good. Taking a lunch break. I just want to chime in for a second. It's playing out like it's playing out exactly the way we said it was going to play out.
Yeah.
Now, if they get him in jail, they got the green light to get him in jail. Why all of a sudden y'all just get him now?
I think they playing games.
Nah, they are. They playing the California, Hollywood, LA politics. It's playing out the way we said it's gonna play out. I do believe he may end up getting killed. They may open the gate up and let the wolves get him.
Yeah.
And he gonna die. And all of that's coming. It was all written. It was a plan from the start.
It was.
The fix is in, and it's happening the way we said it was gonna happen. I'm gonna sit back in the car and listen to y'all.
That's right.
But I'm
appreciate you, my brother.
That's a great point. That's a great point.
All right.
Great point, Texas. Great point, Texas.
That's right.
But I don't want him to die. I want him to live.
I want him to live. I want him to suffer.
He needs to suffer from
I need him to suffer. Let him suffer a couple of years, then kill him. Shit. Let his ass sit in there and suffer. Shit. Allegedly. I ain't goddamn it. I ain't trying to kill nobody, YouTube. I'm just saying what might happen. Goddamn it. I ain't no and I ain't no damn psycho. I ain't no goddamn
I agree with you.
Yeah,
Wood.
he need to.
They gonna get him on that yard. They gonna get him on that yard in about maybe a year or two of him strolling there. They ain't gonna get him when he first touches down. But after that year and a half, maybe that second year, they gonna fuck his ass up and have him leaking on that concrete in that prison, bro. For real, they gonna kill him for sure.
They gonna
he's a dead man walking.
They gonna definitely
dead man walking.
We got.
Hey, Hood.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Louisville, man. Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's
going on?
Hey, I got a big thing that everybody have not looked outside the box of the enemies of the enemies that Nipsey might have been talking about.
Come on now.
If you look at it now, what country Nipsey family from?
Eritrea.
Yeah.
All right, Eritrea right now. Listen. All right, right now, for real, this is allegedly. Well, you always say allegedly. They are involved with Russia right now. They joined up with Russia. Y'all know that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, check this out.
Now, when he said I got deep enemies, now we were looking at the community, we're looking at the hood bullshit, and we're looking at the police and shit. But look at it. Right now, they were looking at Nip. Nip was bringing in a lot of money. Nipsey was bringing in a lot of money, not just only for the incoming welfare of men living in the United States. He was bringing in money that he was trading with his country. You got to understand what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, they were looking at it. If Nipsey had a plan, Nipsey had something that nobody even know about. That to this day, only Black Sam knows, and they're doing some good things. But there's some powerful people in the United States against their country, against against them. What I'm saying is, I'm not going about that big you shit no more. But I really feel him now. He has some powerful people. You see how the city is treating them, the state is treating them, the government is treating them, the courts are treating Nipsey. They ain't got no respect. You understand me?
No respect.
Huh?
No respect.
So what I'm saying is, it's a war. When it's wartime, but he's dead. You understand me, man? You understand me?
Hold
so
on,
I'm done with. I really just analyzed it all. I said, let me get past the big U's, and I thought about his country, and I thought about Nipsey as who he really is as a person, not a Crip, and his family and who they are as a tribe, right?
Right.
So I'm saying they're different. So they're different than me living in LA. So what I'm saying is there was a lot of jealousy because of his culture.
Hey, we got.
Y'all gotta.
Hold on.
I wish Renee could elaborate.
No, we feeling what you're saying. No, we feeling exactly what you're saying, bro. For real. But hey, let me introduce these new people, and then I'm gonna let you dive back in, Louisville. We got Ladybug on the line with us. Ladybug, what's good? And we got
Hi. How are you guys?
What's going on with you? We got a caller too. Caller, what state your name, caller?
My name is Chris. I'm from LA.
Chris, what's good, Chris?
And let me just correct a couple of things on like how
hold on, Chris. You gotta wait your turn. Hold on, real quick now. Let me let Ladybug get in there because Louisville gonna swing back around so you can finish too. Ladybug, go ahead, Ladybug.
Thank you, Hood Talk. I definitely appreciate you. Appreciate this footage. I appreciate that you're covering this because it's been a problem, and I want us to think all the way outside of the box. Even the fact that our the melanating qualities give us this extraordinary intelligence to where people want to suck on it, leech on it, and then dispose of it when they're done. Now we know that our society have killed Black men that have
hold on real quick, Ladybug. It's crazy because I got a call coming in from Eritrea.
Okay, you want to take that call?
Hold on, let me see.
Because I got some valid points to make, but take that call, please.
No, we gonna get them points. Who we got on the line?
Yo,
what's going on?
Suck my dick. You a bitch. Suck my dick, nigga. Fuck Nipsey Hussle. Fuck Rolling 60. Fuck all you bitch ass niggas. Suck my dick, nigga.
Hence we have this.
Go ahead, my sister.
Okay.
Go ahead, my sister.
So, like I said, there was some very interesting facts that were going down, even when he was passed away. Now, there's a lot of speculation. I'm not even talking about speculation because we all know that anytime there's a crime scene, anytime that someone is going, anytime someone gets shot or killed or what have you, they tape off the scene. They never taped off the scene. People were going in, dropping candles. They never, because you want to make sure you preserve the evidence. So we know that. Why would they never, again, as I stated, there always going to be a Judas in our community that'll do the work for these men, these white or these people that see us as a threat to begin with and like to leech off us and take us and use us for our money till it's all gone, until we're no longer needed. And so there's always going to be a Big U, a Suge Knight, a Puff Daddy that have bodies dropping around them because they already in line. They can't speak about the things that they see and have done in Hollywood. It's just common. It's just second nature. So when we think about they did not tape up the crime scene. They did not never want them to have that property to begin with. Now, when I say they did not, I'm talking about the state, the LAPD, or whoever you want to call it. So let's just drop it there. Now, there was a Audi that was on the scene. If you look in those videos, it was a black Audi with a lady that kept running back and forth when Nipsey was getting shot. If I'm a woman, I'm not going to come back to my car. I don't give a damn. That car can get shot up. I'm just going to go take for cover any person that's where bullets flying. You're not finna go and come back if you're so scared. So that's A number 2. A number 3, Cowboy. You went right in this man, known man, say he came up and so on and so forth, but you went in the shop. This man had time to come back to Nipsey and kick him while his folks. Now, if I'm in somebody else's territory, I'm gonna be worried about them retaliating. So ain't no telling what Nipsey and them got up in that shot. So I ain't finna come back. I ain't got time for that. So I'm gonna do all this. So I had to come back and make sure this man was dead. And just similar to how Suge and similar to how Tupac was the only one got shot, but the bullets were spraying. Now, if I'm a sprayer, if I'm shooting in a car because I need this Negro to be dead, I'm gonna shoot everybody because I don't know who's gonna retaliate.
Come on,
ain't nobody just finna get one person gonna get dead and one person gonna get. So
I've been saying that since day one. Come on now.
That's
so
true.
now, let me get my. So that's the. So now, the camera. So okay, let's talk about this man ran. Whoever was the getaway driver, the girl ain't never be seen or heard from. Okay, let's talk about that's unusual, and it took too long for the trial to come. That's unusual. Then he had time to go turn himself in wherever. What happened from that time, from where he was running to when he turned himself in? Because this shitty cuz this is a so-called gang banger. How did he end up with Christopher Dordan as a attorney? It makes no damn sense. This man is a Hollywood. Okay, Hollywood. Now we know Hollywood and LAPD and CIA, they work together, especially when they want a prolific nigga. Like Tupac said, I might not change the mind, but I might spark the world to change the mind. And when I'm doing things that change the mind of my community, we become a threat. That we all know that. We all know that. So that ain't so he come up with Christopher Dordan of all attorneys. Okay, so I didn't understand that. So now we have a crime scene that hasn't been taken off. We have this black Audi, this lady, she running in and out. Later on, that Audi was seen parked with the police. Y'all go back and look at that, not to look at the death or anything, but look where that black Audi in that it was a Audi Jeep. She kept running back and forth, and she did not run for cover. All of us, even the hardest of guys, gonna run for cover when the bullets coming. We're not gonna keep going back.
Come on now. Come on now.
Okay, now we see Big U doing great things in the community, just like Nipsey was doing. Okay, we're gonna keep on going off of that. And why such an elaborate funeral? Why such an elaborate funeral? For it was as if done. We did our job, y'all. We see now they done bought up all this. They won in that respect, but we got them. So we can't forget that there's always gonna be a Judas in the community, but that order could have came from the state on out, because there's no way. Who called Christopher Darden is what I need to know. For shitty cuz, and then even shitty cuz said that he got paid it was $75,000. What happened to that?
Hold on, Ladybug. Faith want to answer you on that. She from LA.
About Christopher Darden, they said he was doing it for what's that work? It starts to be in the law
or some shit like that.
Pro bono. But they threatened his family, so he got the hell off. They told him they was gonna kill his wife, they was gonna kill his kids, and they was gonna blow up his house.
Nigga went over there like,
he got out of there
wrong nigga. I'm gone. Fuck this.
He got out of there. He's like, I'm out. So that was over, because he thought that he was ready to get a big name.
Now,
his name was. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on, Faith. Let me let LA get in here. But listen, for the caller that called in, I can't touch it, can't cuss you. God damn it, you ain't even worth touch. You ain't even worth cussing out. Can't touch it, can't cuss you. That's my new motto. But go ahead, LA.
All right, I just want to clear up a couple of things, because like, if you're looking at it, the best chance that they had to get at Eric was in that holding tank. Eric, once he leaves that again, it'll never happen, because they won't even put him on the S&Y yard, the special needs yard. When he gets locked back up, he's gonna do a 23-1. lockdown. He only gonna get 1 hour of exercise. Let me clear up a few things old girl said. Every crime scene or drive-by gang-related thing ain't taped off out here. It's only taped off. It's like for an example, in Watts, if there's a drive-by or a gang shooting, them police are scared to even go up in there. They'll wait hours. That's why you'll see a body laying in the street for a couple of hours.
No, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. They don't let nobody lay out there for no hours.
Yeah, they do. My little cousin from
Michael Brown lay out there.
Yeah. So let me finish.
I got it. I'm back.
As far as the shot goes, Black Sam had, like, they always say it's only a couple of videos. If you pay attention to the court thing, there was a video. Black Sam did allow the police to look at that split. It's just crazy because, like, the lady, or earlier in the show, they said it's a high profile. Yeah, it's a high profile to you guys, but to out here, it's only been a couple of media outlets that's been following and actually going to the court thing. Those jurors that sit on that, they gonna look at that as a regular hood gang banging shit. Oh boy, he ain't about to get mass fodder. He about to do all day, and that's what it is. As far as like the conspiracies and stuff like that, like, it's a nifty that happens out here every day. It's like it's sad as it is, as simple as it is. That ain't the only dude from 6-0 that done got caught by his homies. They know.
Nipsey was different though, bro.
No, he wasn't. When at the end of the day, when he even Nipsey say, "I'm a crit before anything," he's following the rules. You ain't bigger than the program. So whatever beef old boy had with him, that didn't concern the rest of that hood. Y'all make it seem like the rest of the hood was just in on it, and it wasn't. That hood, they got 4 sections to that hood. They all don't fuck with each other. They got 4 sections. The younger generation don't fuck with the older generation. Them four sections, they all don't function with each other, because back in the day, it used to just be rolling 60. Now you got back hood, front hood, gutter block. All this stuff.
They got overhill. They got overhill. They got the Ville.
Hold on, LA. Just to correct that. Nobody don't think the hood. We thinking
it wasn't all the hood.
Yeah. We ain't thinking the whole hood. We thinking, certain players, you got your certain people think Big U had something to do with it, Cowboy, and all the rest of that shit.
You ain't had nothing to do with that. Kind of knock him off too. From the internet think Big U run the 6, and that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all looking from the outside in. It don't do that. Him and Nipsey had their issues. But after that,
I don't think he run the 60s, but I think that if you have an issue with somebody, you know what I'm saying, I think it was more of a personal issue.
And you know if you could be in cahoots with the police officer.
Anything.
If you're an entertainer, you know what I'm saying, and you got an issue, that's where
he's in cahoots with the police officers. They could.
Nipsey was an entertainer. Nipsey was a goddamn entertainer.
They could choose.
Let me tell y'all some real shit. And y'all just gonna look this up. Right?
Break it down.
And this not to disparage Nip at all. Do y'all understand that nigga was a part of, like the little beef and shit that was going back about why that dude disrespected his mural? You don't know what them niggas was doing? Nipsey was kicking over candles too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's a fact. Hey, listen, let me say something real quick. I'm not going back and forth.
Y'all from LA.
You keep it real.
Y'all from LA. Speak the real now.
That's a real.
We don't hold back over here. Right, you already know that.
I already know. That's why I got to holler at my nigga right there, because he's thinking some real shit. And I'm not finna say nothing negative or disparaging about Nip either. But it is known that Nipsey was known to ride on enemies. I'm not saying shooting, get down, but Nipsey had got down with a couple of enemies from Inglewood family, from A Trey, from all around that surrounding area. And when he said, see, I know you a real one, because when you said Nip been known to kick over some candles too, because that's the get down out here. And Nip has been known, niggas 6-0 go to different niggas hoods, and they kick down candle mules. So that's real talk you saying right there, bro. And you know that's just that real LA shit right there. That's a major sign of disrespect. You go the next morning and you go to put some flowers and niggas and roll.
Hold on, y'all.
You didn't understand why his funeral was at the. She said she didn't understand why his funeral was so big. So let me get a couple of people to understand. Although Nick, he transitioned, he fucked with a lot of people, and even his enemies, they respected them to the fact like, you know, we see you ain't in the field. You still from 60, but you ain't an active member. We see what you're doing, and
it looks like a lot of martyrism to me. You know, it looking like a lot of symbolism.
He carries himself like that's true. Real Christian supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You older, you putting on your homies and shit. And if you go back and look at Monster Cody's video, he said he didn't even know
that there is a real enemy that is out to kill all of us and been out to kill.
Hold on.
If you got somebody that's coming up that might spark the mind that's going to change our trajectory or revolutionize and have us gathering up and revolutionize together. If you got that one person, that is a threat.
Hold on. Let him finish. Go ahead.
You dealing with a gangbangers mindset. Monster Cody.
I'm not dealing with a gangbanger mindset. I'm dealing with a state of a governmental mindset that has been perpetrated against us for years on down and have been used the CIA and law enforcement to do their dirty work. So that's what I'm dealing with.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hey, listen, y'all. Listen. Hold on. Let me introduce this new caller. New caller, what's good with you?
I'm doing all right. I just want to say, I live in Los Angeles, and from what I hear in LA, man, they say Nipsey Hussle, they say Big U had something to do with that. That's just what people say. That's what people say. I don't know. That's what people say.
I tell you this, Big U did.
Real quick.
Hold on. Let's finish his point, and then the sisters, you gonna come right in behind him. Go ahead, my brother.
Like to the lady, I'm not saying you personally. I'm saying like out here is the gangbanger mindset. Monster Cody never met Nick. He didn't like Nick because he thought because he was famous, he was rich, he was handing out guns to his homies. That's why he didn't like him, and it wasn't until he got to listen to his music where he understand that it was bigger than the program. But I'm just saying, like, the outside in, y'all don't understand that mindset. To y'all, he's an entertainer. To y'all, but it's a dude that's 3 blocks away that'll blow because he's from Roller City. They're not looking at him like Nipsey Hussle. They're looking at him as Thundercat.
Now that's real.
That's right.
That's real. That's some real shit. Now let the sister get in. One time. Go ahead, my sister.
Big U shouldn't laugh at death because you don't laugh at death. I don't care who it is.
That's what come on now.
The worst.
I didn't get
that's
that.
The worst thing
I didn't get that shit.
Laugh at somebody's death.
I did not get that.
That was not funny. Somebody should.
So what? It sure wasn't funny. I ain't get that no type of way. Hold on, y'all.
And we keep talking about LA mindset again.
Because I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on, real quick, Lee. The sister was saying something. My bad. Go ahead, sister. What you're saying?
No, I was just saying you don't laugh at death, and that's heart-wrenching. I'm not a gangbanger. I don't know, and I know that Nipsey said that he was a gang member first, but he tried to change. Like I'm not saying he was perfect because he was nowhere perfect. But if you listen to his lyrics, he said if it wasn't for Judas, there's always gonna be a Judas, and there's always be a Jesus.
I want to ask y'all something. Listen, Lee, I want to ask y'all something, Lee. And when you a gangbanger,
let her get that out. I want to hear her.
Get out. Hold on. When you a gangbanger, how long? Just let me know, because I never gangbang in my life. How long do the rules last? Do that shit go to the grave? It ain't no getting out. Once you become a gang member, how? Let me know, y'all. When do that? Like, if I say, just listen to me, y'all. If I'm a gang member, right? And I'm gang banging all my youth, and I get old and I say, man, you know what? I don't want to gang bang no more. I'm finna do something positive. I'm finna help the hood. Do I have to go to the members and shit and be like, hey, I ain't a gang banger no more, or I'm a gang banger for life, or I'm a gang banger for life? That's what I want to understand.
Because you know why? I want to answer first, and I want to hear what LA got to say. But listen, this is the thing though. Just like with me, man, when I got to penitentiary, homie, I came back to my hood. My first look, my baby was born. I let it be known, like, yo, my nigga, I'm about to move about this motherfucker, and I'm about to get as far away from this shit as I can, because I hurt my family, I hurt myself by having to do that prison time. That shit wasn't nothing nice. I got through that shit. God, thank God. I love the Lord, my nigga. Thank God I made it home, and thank God that I'm on the phone talking to y'all right now, because God is real.
Right.
And God woke me up this morning, my nigga.
Come on now.
They usually call that bouncing.
Also by this motherfucker.
Yeah, I got low. I got low, and I changed my life. But I'm not in the hood right now. I don't live in the hood no more. But the thing is, my nigga, if you are a gang member, and you done did your dirt, you done did your time, and let's just say you a youngster and you about 22, you have to do, let's just say, maybe 8 years. You get out when you 30. You gonna either go one way or another. You finna hit the block, and you finna be like, I'm changing my life, or you finna hit the block and be like, what's cracking? What's the temperature out here since I've been gone for 8 years? And your ass probably gonna be back in the pen in about a year and a half, 2 years later. But for your question, Hood, you can definitely leave that shit in your rearview mirror, and you ain't gotta check in and tell nobody shit.
But
you
listen,
ain't gotta tell nobody nothing.
Hold on, let LA get in. Hold on. But listen, you can't return. Listen, hold on, y'all. Hold on, I'm finna let y'all talk. But Lee, listen to me. But you can't return back to that hood like Nipsey was doing. That's what you're saying.
Yes, you can. Hey, can I still say something?
Hold on.
Can I say something?
Okay, go ahead. Let LA get in there. Y'all let him say something. Go ahead. Let him talk.
Can I say?
Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, bro.
Please say something.
Let him say something, y'all. Go ahead, bro.
This is what I was gonna say. When you get older, they have something called you active or you not active no more. They say, y'all, man, yeah, we know him, but he ain't active no more. He a little older. Game's more for the youth. They not, when you get a certain age, they ain't too much checking for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is you can do all that. You are absolutely correct. But so enemies don't look at it like that.
Well, in LA,
No, your enemies don't.
Come on now.
when you don't have money for a lawyer.
So that means you. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, one at a time, y'all. Come on, man. We jamming up the phone line. Hold on, one at a time.
I have one question.
I got a homie right now. That's an older homie, right? Everybody know he don't bang. He ride motorcycles. He moved his family out from LA to Lancaster. End up getting popped by blood out that way. They just seen his gang tax. Didn't know he was an inactive member. Just saw his gang tax and still popping. That's stuff. You still gonna keep your head on the swivel. You can get away from it. Ain't nobody pressing no cold line. Like you still gotta go put in work for the hood, but you gotta remember the dirt you did.
Come on now.
Hey,
Hold on, y'all. One at a time, please. Please. Hey, hold on. Hey, Lee, hold on before you say that. The sister was trying to ask y'all a question. But go ahead.
I'm just trying to answer because I'm hearing a lot of stuff about what's happening in LA. However, when you kill somebody and you don't got a money for an attorney, you're gonna get a district attorney or you're gonna get a world-renowned attorney, Christopher Darden. Like you are just a little shitty cuz. Who paid for that? Who made the call? Who had the connections to make the call for Christopher
brothers
Darden?
on the line from LA that done been through that whole system. Lee and LA, they can answer these.
Who had the connections to call Christopher Darden?
Let me answer.
Let me tell her something real quick. And I'm gonna make it real short. Let me
Hold on. I'm gonna let everybody go. We ain't got nothing but time, y'all. Just one at a time, please. Go ahead, Lee, and then whoever else is gonna fall behind them.
Man, Lee on the mic a lot.
I wanted to say something to Hood regarding that question he asked about can you leave the hood if you from the hood. Like I said, I got my hood tatted all on me. Not no stupid ass face tat, but I got my hood on my back. I got the shit all over me. So I'm gonna tell a quick story. A few years back, I was at the mall with my little daughter and my girl.
Good? Go ahead.
I was at the mall with my baby and two niggas. That's from a big. I'm a blood. These niggas are some rolling 30s. They some rolling 30 Crips. They knew me, and I knew, and they knew that I had marched out their hood. I had X'd out their hood. They had did some shit to me. They knew my name on the street. This was years ago. But when they saw me, they knew what time it was, and I knew what time it was. But the niggas saw me with my daughter. And it wasn't no situation. You feel me?
Right.
So we both had both of them niggas are older now, and I had grown up. They was like, nigga, we off that shit. You feel me? But we were dire enemies, but we were dire enemies like 6 years prior. But time had went by, and they was like, shit, Blood probably ain't even doing nothing. He was his baby in the mall. I'm looking at them two niggas like what it is, because I'm ready to get out regardless.
I'm ready to get out. But at the same time, they kept it 100, and that's just how it goes. Some niggas is gonna press that line, and some niggas ain't gonna press that line.
For Darty, the question. Who
Y'all answer that question. Y'all answer that question for
City Cuz ain't gonna have the
Hold on, one at a time, y'all. One at a time. Y'all answer. Hold on. Let Louisville answer the question for
I know a lot of gangbangers, and I know a lot of ended up in
one at a time, please.
For attorney, who had the money, who had the connection, hire Christopher.
I can answer the question.
Go ahead.
I can answer the question.
Hold on.
I can answer the question.
Go ahead.
County courthouse. Anytime that you have a high-profile case, like Christopher Darty, he wasn't personally down there. There's people, representatives and lawyers under him that are down there that are always at the courthouse looking for high-profile cases. They know these people can't credit. They doing that to get their firm cracked. You know what I'm saying? So that conspiracy, like who paid for it? Nobody paid for it.
Come on,
nobody paid for it. It's lawyers down there every day. It's lawyers down there right now that's looking for high-profile cases that they can get on.
They got Christopher Dorton that's already been involved in Hollywood and all this other stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Let the brother say something now. Come on, one at a time, please. Go ahead.
Y'all better understand when the state is working as an enemy, because they are. Just like they closed down this country, tried to force us to do stuff that we didn't want to do, put stuff in our body. This is an enemy working against us, and you need to understand that.
You're right. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. Say it.
All right. For the brother that said he ran into the his ops at the mall, I'm gonna say this: when black men go, okay, when the brother who said he was with his daughter and everything, when you go to prison though in California, all the black gangs, no matter whether you blood or crip, you're gonna have to they go all link up. They all come together in the pen. So it's kind of funny. In prison, Bloods and Crips have to ride with each other. They save each other lives, but on the street they kill each other. But in prison they gotta link up with each other.
Yeah, they say you see that on TV all the time.
Yeah.
I mean on the shows all the time. I believe that.
That's just reverse retarded. But look, that's just reverse retardation, man. That's some crazy shit.
Reverse retardation.
No. In prison, they forced to come together. Yeah. That's the only way black people don't understand.
I understand it, but what I'm saying is
that's sad in the motherfucker.
I like to hear. Look, what's so powerful, what's so deep about it? We, as people, we can sit as black people or people of color, men. I'm not talking about the women. The men can sit up in here and we can just talk about how deep gangs and groups can be demonic and do demonic things, man, and praise that shit. You know what I mean? And see how they set it up with different rules and regulations and some demonic shit. I mean, it's crazy. This shit right here has to die. This has to die, man. Yeah. If it keeps
it's a repeating cycle.
You have to have a child that takes two individuals. But once that happens, that baby goes into the womb and then it's set and then it's born, right? We gotta quit breeding this terrible gang retardation, childish bullshit with men. This shit has to stop. This sounds, you know what other nations, other communities and nations have looked at us, and we played around with this shit for years, and they were kind of scared. They were kind of scared of it. Literally, they were kind of scared of it. But then they started doing videos and rap videos, and they started looking kind of fun. And they started jumping into this shit. But if you look at it, they used to laugh at our ass, and they used to laugh at us.
Louisville,
man.
if we can get past the retaliation part. Because a lot of motherfuckers done lost a lot of motherfuckers, and niggas can't get past that shit. Like, nigga, you killed a nigga at your set killed my cousin. It probably ain't none of the niggas that's living now, but we can't get past that retaliation shit, man. Because both sides done lost. Both sides done lost. You know what I'm saying? It done been enough killing, man. It done been enough killing. But go ahead, my sister. Yeah.
The sacrifices, man. Listen to me. Listen to me. If they could ever come to the grave, if they get to the grave site and actually get to that part where the sacrifice, that's the hurt, right? If we can get past this, if men come out of our childish bitch like a baby, a child, and stand up as a man,
and could take that, they really could take that and say, man, I forgive you. You know what I'm saying? I forgive you.
What's good, Black
and
Warrior?
move forward.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all about God, man.
Yeah.
It's all about the
Hey, hold on, Louisville, real quick.
Man.
Let me let the sister in. Hold on, y'all. Let me let my sister get in. Go ahead, my sister.
Did you see? Okay, I don't know if you saw the video by I don't know, it was by Snoop Dogg, the One Blood, and when Tucci Williams at the end, he did say he apologized because he didn't think it was gonna blow up the way it did. He did not think that it was gonna blow up, and you got generations after generations after generations of people dead on the streets today in 2022, dying from all of this red and blood. It's stupid to me. I think it might be stupid or uncouth.
At a time where we need to come together, we need these gangs on our side. How we getting fucked up out here? We need all the gangs to come together and be, you know what I'm saying, on our goddamn side, because we getting fucked up as a people out here, man, and they not realizing that shit. We got worldwide bullies in here. What's good with you?
All right, brother. I just wanted to commend each of you on your panel for the dialogue, and that brother that spoke right before, he was right. We have to stop glorifying this, just like the sister just said. If we see this, he jumped on him and this that, we have to stop that narrative as children. We have to stop that before it runs. The elderly people where I'm from, they have a saying. You got to stop the horse before he gets out of the gate, because once he's out of it, once he start trotting is one thing, but once he break into a full sprint, you're gone. And like she said, we in 2022, we should have stopped this back in 82, 81, and what I see, and I know they probably listening, and I really don't care. But the government has a lot to do with this situation, because they allow these other nationalities of people to come and set up these liquor stores and these smoke shops, but inside their liquor stores and smoke shops, they have these bandanas with the different colors. So when the kids come in there, boom, it's right there for them. You understand what I'm saying? If you go to an indoor swap meet, the indoor swap meet are synonymous with another race of people, but they push that shit, excuse my French, right in our children's faces. Our children, and when our children leave the house, when they leave home, they could not see any gang banging or any gang affiliation in the house. But once they get to school or to the store or in public, and they see another little kid whose parent has not taken the initiative to say, hey man, gang banging is some sucker shit. I don't want y'all involved with that, because you cannot tell me the most successful gangbanger. What are you gaining from this? You are not gaining anything. The popularity seems to be one thing, but when your life is on the line, it's between you and God. So the popularity in this gang lifestyle and the glorification has set us back further than we should been. Maybe 30 years, actually, like the sister said, maybe they set us back. Exactly. So if we could sit down with these brothers that have the intellect, the big U's who claims to have intellect, and say, hey man, we need you not to just denounce that you gangbanging. We need to know that you are a real man to be able to raise children and have them as productive citizens in society, so that we can build a nation where the melanated, our own skin color people have been taken out of the jurisdiction, where the Caucasians or the European can take the initiative to oppress us. We can unwind this. We can unwind all of this, but we need each other collectively. Thank you very much for your platform, brother. I appreciate
you for stopping through, my brother.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
That's a great topic right there.
That's right. Hey, hold on, y'all. We got Point of View. They gone. Point of View, you still there? Point of View Boulevard, what's good with you? Something going on with their phone, man.
Let me speak on this one real quick.
Go ahead.
Like that man said right there. Like that man said right there, as a people, right? You know, we got to make sure that we talk up to these kids, not talk down to these kids.
We do.
Okay. You know what I mean? We could talk all that, like we got to get rid of gang bang and this, that, and the other. That's why Nip is so loved. because he didn't just talk the talk, he walked that walk.
Walk that walk.
You know what I mean? He really went through the community. He really was providing for the kids, everything else. He really was trying to stop that gang violence, everything else. Because like how we talk over here in Hood Talk News, what we all got to understand is like this, right? If we slow down the black on black crimes and the gang activities, everything else, these people don't have no jobs.
Come on now.
So the reason why they want us to keep up with the things we're doing is they want us to keep filling our bodies in prisons with people like us. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be smarter than that. You know what I mean? And that's why these things don't get paused. That's why you know what I mean, that Nip was looked upon like how he was, because he really sat there and did that. So when he said, "Hey, I got respect from 100 sets," that man really do got respect from 100 sets. You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of men like him.
That was some real shit. That was some real shit. Nipsey, he said, "I got respect from 100 sets."
That they've been
warned. A lot of niggas can't say that. A lot of niggas can't say that.
Come on now.
I just wanted to ask, like, how y'all feel about, like.
Let me let Point of View get in here. Go ahead, Point of View Boulevard. What's up, my
Thank you, man. Thank you, Hood Talk. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody up in here too. Y'all talking some real stuff. I just wanted to ask, like, how the community feeling about Cowboy taking a stand? Because I don't feel like Cowboy snitched for taking a stand. I feel like Hood Talk, I just left you a message because I called in, but it didn't go through. So I just left you a message, and I basically just was saying, like, Cowboy, like, that's his son to him. He put him on in the game. It's like if you witness somebody kill your brother, like your real blood brother, and you witness that, but you can't do nothing about it, and the police pull up and talk to you about it, and you tell the police what happened. That's like that, right? That ain't snitch.
That's like that. That's like that.
Like they got to take that part of the game. They got to get out the game.
No, listen, family, because we know what it is. It's not the fact that we say that. We go through. We say that, right, because we rather handle our own business. You understand what I'm telling you?
Right.
You know what I mean? So what we know is, okay, let me give you an example, right? Say you and your girl got a little problem. One of y'all sat there and be stupid enough to call them, right?
Yeah.
Then the situation come in, they escalate to the point somebody gonna get shot and killed. You know how many people sat there and called them to sit there for help? The lady had her son was, you know what I mean, mentally disturbed. He's outside with a knife, whatever the case is. You know what they did? They came out there and they gunned her son down. You feel what I'm telling you? So the reason why we sit there and say, hey, we can't work with them, whatever the case is, because we know we got enemies in there. You understand what I'm telling you? So we rather put in our own work, whatever the case is, to represent that. At the same time, what Cowboy did, you know what I mean, he did it for respect for Nip. He did it for respect for the family. You know what I mean? He said what he said, whatever the case is. You know, Whack 100 gonna sit there and cats like that gonna sit there and spin a narrative to make it seem like that he ain't active, but he ain't active though.
Yeah. The thing is, I wouldn't really call him a snitch because his testimony didn't mean shit anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But here's
all
the thing,
he was just saying was
they're gonna
Nip didn't call him a snitch.
Yeah, but they're gonna spin a narrative and say that man.
They're gonna spin that narrative, right?
You know what I mean? Because what it is if that man could take the stand at one time, you know what I mean? This is how we look at it, right? If the man could tell one time, it ain't gonna be just one more time. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna continue on. So the code that you come in and from how you is bro. One thing you gotta know is when you got four other niggas in the car and shit's about to happen, bro. Ain't nobody where I grew up. We didn't, bro. No, cats was really getting tattoos for that. You know what I mean? Before cats was really getting tattoos. You understand what I'm telling you? Like this, it wasn't no game out there. You know what I mean? So people kept it to what it is. You know what I mean? Like, and it just went haywire, right? But we got the situation where like the cops always tell us to tell, right? But why is it that when they do something wrong, they see these motherfucking bad cops running around killing niggas, shooting niggas in their back and all that?
They don't
right?
say nothing.
They don't say nothing.
Say shit.
So think about it though. They don't think about it, right? So they got their
and I had one more quick.
Tell us to put ours down.
Yeah.
He got one more question. King T, you want to ask one more question?
For Christopher Doherty, I think he just took that case for publicity. Like they know higher ups hire him. Like Eric Holder don't got no next to the man like that.
He looked about because it was a high publicity case. He did the OJ thing. He seen that thing pop out.
Yeah.
How the LA was looking at it, and how he literally got buried.
Goddamn lawyer. Give it the fuck.
Right. I mean, but the thing is, that's what they do. They go from working for the state to having their own practice so they can make that money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he tried to do what he tried to do with
and the way he fucked up, and the way him and that prosecutor fucked up that OJ case, he should have went and hid under a goddamn rock and never be seen before and burnt his law degree. They fucked up.
Yeah, but Lee, that case made his name for him.
For real.
You know what I mean? The world knew him.
The courtroom no more.
But hood talk. I'm gonna sit back and listen to y'all boys, man. That's all I want to chime in on.
I appreciate your point of view, man. Y'all show point of view Boulevard some love,
For
nigga.
real. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Love y'all boys.
That's right. Love you too, bro. Hey, man.
But
Y'all
Hood, I had a question.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, I want to know. Remember, I don't know if this was in a deposition. That what happened to the $75,000 that Eric Holder said he got?
Hey, I think that shit was a room. You said that was in a deposition? He said that for real?
Yes, he said that he got $75,000.
I thought that shit was just a rumor. God damn, he said that dumb shit.
Paperwork. That's paperwork.
Maybe we gotta believe it. Shit, never know.
It's so much through this rabbit hole. I don't know.
It is.
I don't know.
Like I told you guys.
I don't know who.
I try to take you guys outside the box.
Right.
I try to take y'all way outside the box so y'all can see how deep, how big these enemies are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not thinking. But if Nipsey got that text message, he put it out there. So what I'm saying is, you got to take away from the big U's. You got to take from all that, and you got to take who he is and who as a person here in America. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And you got to think about his country. And now his country. Listen to me. You notice all this.
Bruh. I'm from that country. I'm from that country. You speak.
Right. But you see, I want you to listen to me. I love you, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? Listen to me, family. When we talk,
win the win. Somebody got to get out the win.
Yeah, this is King T right here, right? You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? That's everybody in the panel, whatever the case was. I'm Eritrean. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Certain things, like I heard the other man say earlier, where the country's backed by Russia and this, that, man. We stop all that conspiracy theory shit, bro.
No, dude. This ain't no conspiracy shit, dude.
I hope not.
You're not keeping up. You're not keeping up with this shit. You're not keeping up with what's really in the news, bro.
About what?
Yes, they have. They cited. Listen to me. They cited. Listen
I know that. What's that got to do with this trial, though? What's that got to do with this trial?
No, what I'm saying is, listen to me. What I'm saying. No, I'm listening, dude.
Respectfully, everybody.
I'm not saying nothing bad. Every time I come and try to take you guys outside the box.
No, Louisville, come on. You good, Louisville.
I'm saying, what does that got to do with this conversation, family? And I got love for you, bro. My bad, I raised my tone. When I hear people speak about my country, you know what I mean? I gotta let you know when you're wrong, Louisville.
Hold on, King. Let him talk. Let Louisville talk.
No, you won't let me finish.
We love each other over here, man.
Every time I say this,
respect for one another.
That's right.
That's right. Everybody.
All I'm saying, I'm not taking nothing from Nipsey. I love Nipsey, man. I've been rolling with Nipsey. You know how long I've been rolling with dog? I've been rolling with this for 3 years, bro.
Come on now.
We're right here with Hood Talk News, man. I lost sleep, dude. We used to stay up nights, man, behind this, y'all. My families, man. So don't come here thinking that I'm not from Nipsey.
Everything going on.
No, listen, family, I never said none of that.
Listen, let me say something real quick, y'all. Let me say something. Hey, we can agree to disagree, and I know Louisville and King T got love for each other, and I want the audience to know that, because this is a friendly debate, goddammit. But y'all listen to me. Let me get this new caller in here. New caller, what's going on with you?
Okay, now listen, man. Let me tell you. I'm from Missouri. I'm from South Central. You feel me?
Come on.
Our politics, it's much respect to everybody out. Kentucky, wherever y'all at, bro.
Nah, we got LA. Most of the people on the phone from LA.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. Our politics may be different from how everybody else is functioning. So they understand the demographic and how we move.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But it don't take space from the core of.
Take us off speaker, my brother. Take us off speaker so we can hear you good. I want to hear you clear.
All right. So the end of the day, can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So the end of the day, like nothing we talk about, bro, we're gonna bring this back, man. It's a sad story, bro. It's a sad story. We can sit up here and we talk about Eric Holder, all that old bullshit, that old marketing shit, all that shit, bro. But at the end of the day, man, we ain't no. If we talking about this nigga, ain't no better than us. Cowboy getting on the scene.
We talking about no. Listen, here's that,
bro. You going sideways? Hey, bro. Listen, family. You know why you speak a man's name? Because you don't want nobody to forget that man's name.
That's
you understand
right.
what I'm telling you? You know why you speak that man's name? Listen, family. You know why you speak that man's name? Because you miss that man. You understand what I'm telling you? You know what I mean? So the reason why people do what they do, if it's in your family, if it's a situation with how everybody come out for Nip like they do, bro, you seen somebody that was moving in a positive light. You understand what I'm saying? His energy was real. His glow was real. You feel me? You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So when you see that type of situation and you get that type of situation get cut down because that man was really trying to sit there and make something happen that hasn't happened in LA since 1990, 91 when we did a Stop the Violence thing. You understand what I'm telling you, bro? This is bigger than what it is. If you would have sat there and controlled that gang violence, no, hold on, give me a second. If you control that gang bang and everything else and slow down that black on black crime, that gang violence,
and that's
we could have took that around the country. We could have took that around the country, Chicago and everything else to show that, hey, these cats been fighting for
LA, bro.
And right, and
man,
listen,
but that's just
you know what I'm saying?
Well, check this out. Hold on. My thing is right. My thing is I respect. My thing is, y'all, I respect all LA politics, all the gang banging politics. My thing is this is my thing. I'm trying to do the gang a favor, tell you the truth. And I'm trying to let these young niggas know what the fuck you getting into before you get into it, or you gonna end up like Cowboy. You see what I'm saying?
Okay,
and that's the shit. That's the message I want to get out there. Go ahead.
Let me say something real quick. Let me just say something. Let me just say this real quick, y'all. But look, Hood, you already know. We literally looking at a lost generation of black men.
Come on
you
now.
Ever tried to put, you ever tried to put toothpaste back in the tube?
Come on now.
Come on, man.
Come on, speak on it. You can't.
Hold on. Lee. And we talk like that, these kids got no hope.
I'm
Hold on, King T. I think he's talking about what's going on at this point right now. We gotta
be careful to say, kids, you can't put it back in the tube. Listen to me. They've been telling us that like that since we was kids. They said they couldn't put us back in the tube.
It's time to make a change. It's time to make a change. I'm saying that some of these mentalities,
we got to talk on a positive tip instead of on some negative shit. We can't talk down to these kids. We got to talk up to these kids.
I agree with that.
Okay? You can't keep pointing to them and keep telling them y'all wrong. Instead of showing them how to do right.
You right, King T, but check this out. We gonna go on a positive note, but one thing we gonna do, and we gonna speak the facts of how this shit really is. We gotta tell the brutally honest fucking truth if we gonna change this motherfucking shit. We gotta let these niggas know that nigga, you wanna be caught up like this, nigga. You niggas see, hey, listen, check this out. Lil Wayne and all these niggas got these niggas getting the wrong impression about what gang banging is. So these niggas is representing this shit for a fashion, and then they be cross the line like Cowboy, and then they don't know what the fuck. They don't know what the fuck they done got themselves into. So I'm like, I ain't got no disrespect for the fucking gang, and I don't know y'all politics, but I'ma say it like this. Fuck that. These niggas gotta know what the fuck they getting into, because it ain't doing other goddamn gang no goddamn good. You niggas sit across the goddamn line talking about this and that. You know what I'm saying? For real.
I understand you 100%. I understand you 100%. What I'm telling you is, when we go off the fact that we sit there and start stomping on these kids, because I was that kid. You feel me? If we stomp on these kids without showing them the light to sit there and move differently, to do something better in life.
And see, listen,
you know what I mean? All we doing is bashing them.
Y'all brothers is the key to this situation, right? Because y'all done been there, done that, and know what it is. I only could talk from just looking over this shit. That's why I love to have y'all on the line. Y'all really is the game. Y'all really is the game changers. Y'all don't need LA people coming on this motherfucker getting in no argument because y'all the ones that gonna change the goddamn game. That's why that's why I keep my motherfucking mouth closed. And what I said, Lee, let LA answer that. Because I don't know none of these goddamn politics. But when y'all come up and answer these questions, y'all let these motherfuckers know what the fuck they getting into, nigga. You can't don't think you finna join the game and you gonna be able to hold on, y'all. Hold on, this is the last thing. This is the last thing. Don't think you finna join the game and you gonna be on a rap song rapping this shit like Lil Wayne and it's gonna be okay. Nigga, listen. This is the last thing. Listen, y'all, listen. When Plies said, listen, y'all, listen, when Plies said he was a goon, what happened? The fucking goons came out, motherfucker. So when you call something out and you claim something, they gonna come out on your ass, nigga. So know what the fuck you getting into. There ain't no snitching, ain't none of that shit when you get into the motherfucking gang, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Nigga, know what you getting into. Know what the fuck you getting into, man.
Let me tell you something.
But you know, Too Hood, let me just say this real quick, y'all. You know, Too Hood, this shit out here, because we started this shit. This shit out here, it's generational. And you know what comes with that generational gang banging? It's a gang of deadbeat ass niggas who are from sets, who have abandoned their sons, out here with these moms stuff. And the moms is from the block. They don't know how to raise no man because they come from a broken family. So it's just a continuous cycle. And King T is right. We have got to start thinking on hope, thinking on positivity. But I tell you, man, it's hard as hell to change the mind of a 16-year-old nigga who has been abandoned by his daddy. His mama might still be out there. All he is niggas in the street.
But you might listen to me, Lee. You might be that one.
All he knows is getting bumped up by the police. All he knows is getting bumped up by the police.
Let King T answer.
Lee.
Let him answer.
You could be that shine. Listen to me, family. Nip could have sat there and took his fame and fortune, everything else, instead of having a shop at in the middle of the hood and represent like he did everything else. He could have went up in the hills of Beverly Hills and said, hey, I'm going to let them fend for themselves. You know what I mean? I made it out. Everybody else got to do them. What we got to understand as a people, as black people and everything else, especially me being an African kid that came out here when I was 5-6 years old to this country and everything else and understood and realized the gang life and everything else and what I was causing damage with the dope and the black on black crimes. You know what I'm saying? I said to myself, I got to be more on a positive tip. You feel me? Nip was carrying that light. You understand what I'm telling you? See, a lot of people talk that. A lot of people talk that, bro. Who's working with these kids? You know what I mean? I don't care who it is, bro. If you talk to that one kid, if you can get with 1 out of 10 kids, bro, to sit there and come out of that situation and say, hey man, I'm gonna do better because I had an older black man that was a role model to me that didn't even know me, that wasn't my daddy, that was telling me some real shit. I could be somebody in life. So there's nothing wrong with getting straight A's in school. You understand what I'm saying? Staying out of gang banging. Don't get it twisted. How you tell it though.
Let him talk to you,
Let me tell you something, King. I just want to tell you this quick story. You absolutely right, nigga. It was a little homie from my hood. You know, I'm from the hood. I ain't gonna say my hood name on here, but he was like, "Yo, my nigga, I want to be." I'm little, and he was like, "I want to be your baby," and I was like, "Nah." I told that nigga. I sat him down one day. We went and had lunch. I said, "Listen, my nigga, I know you from the hood. I know you from the turf, nigga, but I would never tell you to be no little baby this, baby that off my name, my nigga." Because for me, I regret being from the set, homie. He couldn't believe I was saying that shit. He couldn't believe I was saying that shit. He went back and told my big homies like, "Oh, what's up with the nigga?
Hold on,
you don't want me to be."
Lee, tell us why you regret. Tell us why you regret being from the set, though.
You know why I regret being from the set, my nigga? Because I heard my mama. I heard my family. I heard my sisters. I heard myself. I spent 5 years in that motherfucking penitentiary, my nigga, not knowing if I was going to make it through. Now, shit got better as time went on when I was in there, when I got adjusted. But, nigga, it was always kill or be killed in there. You don't never want to be inside no belly of the beast like that. You don't know if you coming and going. You don't know if you coming and going.
But the long story about that is, I told the nigga, don't do that, my nigga. You better than this because the nigga can ball, the niggas can make beats. I told the nigga, relax, nigga. You know what he's doing right now? After I told him that, now he got mad at me. He didn't get mad. He just couldn't understand it. He went and told a couple of my big homies, like, all the homies told me I couldn't be woo. They was like, nigga, you supposed to listen to what the fuck he telling you. You know what that little nigga doing right now? Working at Home Depot, my nigga. Almost assistant manager.
That's right.
Almost assistant manager, my nigga.
And don't you feel better about yourself, bro? That you spoke to that man in a real light. You know what I'm telling you, bro? See the real ones. See, nobody had to steer me wrong.
Go have lunch, nigga.
Go ahead, King.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you did it. You know what I'm saying? So that man, that young boy, now growing up to be a young man, everything else, and have a job and do something productive and take care of his family, bro. You told him what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you continue on that path.
Y'all hold on 1 second. I got a new call on the line. New caller, what's going on with you?
New caller.
You there?
Hey, new caller.
I guess they hung up. Whoever it was, they hung up.
We all I'm saying is like this. My main point, I guess, is I'm just trying to tell y'all. I was that hellion ass kid, bro, that nobody sat there and said I could do A, B, and C. You understand what I'm telling you, bro? That a lot of people sat there and didn't give me. I didn't have no daddy out here. You know what I'm telling you? My older homers and them sat there and had to sit me down like how Lee talking about. You know what I mean? And tell me things. You know, I picked, whatever the case was, because that's just what it was at the time. You feel me? That I was, you know what I mean? I was real about the shit. I'm still real about what I am. You feel me? But do I want my baby brothers in them? Do I want other kids to sit there and follow my footsteps? No. Because you know why? This stuff, it come with jail and death time. You feel me? And if you ain't ready for that, like Hood talking about that, stop the snitching and this, everything else. If you can't keep it 100, stay your ass out of there and keep your ass in the books.
If you can
stop, because you ain't doing nothing for nobody else but causing problems for yourself. Pretend like you something that you ain't. If you really ain't got the heart to be that gorilla out there in the streets, you know, keep your ass in the books. There's nothing wrong with having straight A's. There's nothing wrong with being a doctor, a firefighter, whatever you want to do in life. You know what I mean? As a grown man, though, we gotta make sure that we talking to these kids and let them know that they got endless possibilities to do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Instead of sitting up here trying to say, hey man, you always doing so bad about you ain't gonna be about shit, everything else. Because they told me that shit.
Hold on, my sister. Hey, King T.
I understood. I said to myself, oh damn, I have to be that rose in the concrete.
King T. I
look around and say, damn, how that rose get there in the middle of the goddamn concrete? You know what I'm saying? That's struggle.
King T.
You know what I mean? And we all got struggles. We got to make sure when we get old.
King T.
He can't hear you.
He can't hear me.
He can't hear you.
For ourselves, our families, and our kids.
No, I had
so our community can get better as a people.
Okay,
that's what we have to be about in life. You know what I'm saying? You as grown men, if you say you're a grown man, look for the change in life. How can you influence the world for positivity instead of negative?
I'm gonna have to mute him. I gotta mute him for a second, y'all. King T got that motherfucker in his pocket, goddammit. King T say fuck. King T say fuck this shit.
He talking with his eyes closed. He got his eyes closed.
King T. Go ahead.
But you know what he's saying, though? That shit's real, though, my nigga. If you ain't part of those streets, if you ain't part of those streets,
hey, Lee,
stay your ass on the sidewalk if you ain't from the streets, my nigga.
I'm trying to check. Hey, I look at one and talking to these young people like me going back talking to my younger self, and I can't do that. So I can do it with the young people. Let them know what's ahead of them before that shit, man. What's so wrong with that? What is so wrong with that, man? Because, hey, listen, let me tell y'all something. Then this is what I always say, and Lee, you done heard me say it before. God damn it, we got more years behind us than in front of us, god damn it. And god damn it, these little kids, when we go, listen, y'all, listen to me. When grandma and great grandma, they left us here with all type of wisdom and knowledge and everything. But what are we leaving here for these kids? Shit, they gonna be fucked up when we gone. So we gotta straighten this shit while we here. A lot of people saying, no, don't do that, y'all telling this and that. Fuck that. We got to straighten this shit out before we leave. That's the one thing. If you ain't do shit right in life, nothing. If you was fucked up your whole life all the way up to this point and you got your shit together, it's time to give back for all that fucked up shit you done did. You can't leave these kids out here like this. They gonna be fucked up. Hey, listen, Tupac told us a long time ago, dog, ain't no hope for the future. The truth is, ain't no hope for the youth, goddammit. It ain't no hope, man. Right. For real. And I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker say. Until we change that shit, it ain't no motherfucking hope. We sitting here right now at this day right here, it ain't no hope. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. This day right here, it ain't no hope. And that's why we talking on this shit, because we want to change this shit, man. We can't do kids like this.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, my sister.
And Hood, you brought up the grandmas and shit. And you know, some grannies even went a step further and left a house, left property for niggas. And niggas fucked that shit up. Do you know how much?
Where you think that gentrification shit come from? These was houses that was left to the younger kids, and they fucked it up. But hold on, Lee. Hold on. Let me let the sister get in because she been waiting patiently. Go ahead, Lady Bug.
Pay the goddamn tax.
Well, now what I was gonna say. Hold up. What I was gonna say. I commend Black Sam.
Come on now.
For not going down to that court. He didn't open up a marijuana store. You should have seen the people. I didn't see him.
And that's what it's about.
It's gonna flourish.
He doing what Nip would have wanted him to do. And Lauren London was there too.
Absolutely.
Right there in that corner.
Come on now.
Can I say something?
Go ahead. Go. Let Faye finish and then you could dive in.
Certainly, I want Faye to finish every point, please. It's valuable.
She's right there, and right there was in their family corner. And like I said, I don't trust Cowboy. Cowboy is there he's a clout chaser.
Yeah.
He's a clout chaser. He's there. I don't know what his
the man
point is.
told y'all his testimony don't mean shit. So why the fuck you there? Throwing up gang signs. You making us as a people look fucked up.
He been a clout chaser. If you go back and look at the interviews.
Come on now. Go ahead, Ladybug.
If you go back and look at the interviews when Nipsey first met his demise, and he was always saying what me and Nipsey built. Nigga, you is nowhere on a level of Nipsey. Cut that out. You was Nipsey worker. So, but that's not the point I wanted to make. I wanted to make the point that my point precisely is being made as far as it's about the children. And that's why we see a lot of attacks on the children. And again, the attacks on the children, see, we forgetting our enemy, those who fed our children to alligators, those who separated us. We forget. See, where they give us these, and the only reason why they give us free agendas, free platforms, is to further their agenda. Because they still owe us for reparations. And so we got to understand that these free platforms are to further their agenda. And that's why the attack as far as homosexuality, let's remove these men in prison. Yeah, we all got people in prison. This is why I'm telling y'all, don't discredit the state in their planning. This is the art of war. Do y'all know Sun Tzu, the art of war? I'm starting a channel, but do y'all know Sun Tzu? He says the way you, and this is the way that you get into somebody's head and mind through conditioning without even lifting a finger, which is how you win the war. Most definitely is that you tell them what to think, how to think, and we're going to create the issues and we're going to lock them up because this is a system. And so we cannot discredit. And even going back to this Nipsey case and Tupac, let's just think about the greats, the Malcolms and the Martin Luther, and everybody ain't the same. Somebody mentioned earlier, everybody ain't the same. There are some that are prolific and profound, and they know they calling and they leave an implement, and their work is timeless. That's the difference. They've made their contribution to society. Because look, many are called, but only a few are chosen. If it was so easy, everybody would be living their dream. Everybody will be living their dream, but you put work in it. And those that put the work in it, you see, such as the Nipseys, such as the Tupacs, such as the Bruce Lees. We ain't gonna just keep it because it ain't just about black and white. So y'all got to remember. But anyways, what I'm saying is this is a system that when you prolific and they think that you're going to be a threat to be able to affect, because we already want y'all conditioned. And conditioning is taking you from one state, your natural state, to altering your state to make it generic.
Come on now. What happened to her? Oh, she talking good. God damn, you ain't got
breaking it down.
Oh Lord, she done got clipped.
Yeah.
What's going on? She'll come back in, y'all. But how y'all feeling about what she talking about?
I heard all they said disconnected, man. That was crazy.
I don't know what happened to her.
Right. Everything she say, she's saying is correct.
I don't know what happened to her.
It was designed. It was designed.
Come on now.
Oh yeah, it was way designed. It was designed a long time ago. We spoke about that way back, and I got black eye from it.
You talk about that book, The Art of War.
Yeah, The Art of War. Yeah, The Art of War.
That book. Everybody should read that book. I had that book on myself.
Come on now.
You have to. I mean, that's strategy, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a reverse psychology.
Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play checkers? Or you gonna play chess?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
They speak of the lower planes, the lower planes, and the higher planes.
Louisville. Y'all know what time it is, man. I got to get up out of here. But Louisville, while we got these people in here, I want you to catch them before they start running, goddamn it, get into it. Now, I appreciate everybody on this goddamn phone. I love y'all,
well,
man.
I'm glad you speak to
That's
me.
right.
I'm glad you speak to me, cuz.
That's right. Hold on, y'all. One more person came up. Let's see what she got to say. What's going on with you, Toy? Hello? You there? She ain't saying that. We'll get her next time, y'all.
All right.
We'll get her next time.
We'll get them next time. We'll get them next time.
Thanks, good. Thanks for
Yeah.
letting me
appreciate
speak.
you,
I know sometimes I'll be rambling.
No, keep rambling,
I'm very
goddammit.
passionate about it. I'm passionate.
Because
I'm tired. I'm tired.
You teach us something every goddamn day. You teach us something every goddamn day, and I appreciate you for coming in. PNT, that's my brother. I
appreciate you, fam. You know what I mean? Louisville, everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? Hope everybody have a blessed day.
All my Monterey, Clean, Black, Drea,
everybody in the chat out
Amber,
there, we love y'all.
OKC, we love y'all, man.
We call it today. Which came from Cecil. We missed Cecil today.
Yeah, we missed Cecil today. But y'all, we gotta wrap this up, man. We'll get to y'all next time, man. I appreciate y'all for calling in. But Louisville, go on and catch them before they get up out of here, man. Cause they trying to run like a motherfucker. Go ahead.
Hey, Father God, we know we really, Lord, we need your help with our youth, Father God. I ask you to cover every child, every male figure, female figure, Father God, in this terrible world that we have here in the United States. I ask you, Father God, to look over today, mothers and fathers, and those fatherless and motherless fathers. Just cover them all. We need some help, Father. There's a lot of things that just disturbing our homes every day, bills, everything, Father God. I want you to cover us, bring us some peace on this earth, Father God. We need it badly. Man. And I ask you in the blood of Jesus. Amen.
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 Appreciate y'all.
Love you, my nigga. Love you, my nigga.
Love y'all too, man. Love y'all, man. For real, man. Appreciate it. I'm up out of here, y'all. Until next time, man. It was a great show, man. Everybody that called in, man. I appreciate everybody that called in, man. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Until next time, y'all. Y'all know what time it is, man.
HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.
I'm up out of here.